Here, a towel. I don't know if sound's working for you guys.
Goals 1, 2, 3.
Check.
Don't hear anything.
Hello?
Hello?
There we go.
Hello, can you hear me? I am
Hello.
there.
You. Twitch.
Yay.
We're back
Oh,
again.
yep, there it is.
We're here and we're heard. You can hear us now.
Yeah.
That one introduction in the book.
We're here and you can hear us.
That one's
That's
streaming.
right.
Yep.
That's right. It was the computer's fault, not ours. We're
We're professionals.
immaculate.
It was on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid computer.
We wanted to see how well you could read our lips.
It was a bit. We were doing a bit.
Oh, I was fine, but
When aren't we?
it changed the sound thing within OBS. Yay.
Oh, nice. So you're the only one able to talk?
Yep.
That's
I
good.
mean, it's difficult to read lips when you're the only one being seen. Because no one else has a camera.
Oh, well. That's right.
But he's the DM, so he's the only one who matters.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
true.
even think about that. Good job, Rapture.
Thanks.
Way to call me out of my own petard.
I will always call the DM out whenever I can.
Yes, we did.
Great.
That's a joke.
Oh,
Partially.
Oh,
great. Guess who's not playing next
It
week?
is?
All
It's funny
right.
because it's true.
It's funny
Well-
because I'm a GM and I make stupid mistakes like that.
You're saying his
That's a
mistakes are
point.
stupid?
No, I'm just saying I make and
Keep
I'm
digging that hole, buddy.
EPK.
First step, put down the shovel. Alright, let's do this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, probably not a TPK, but we know who's going to die.
All the wizards
No one's
jump
done.
on Rapture.
It rhymes with Schmapshire.
And light.
The candles flicker as the awkward meal kind of continues. I need everybody to give me an insight check right off the freaking bat. You hear Justerus just continuing on and on about
Ooh.
the different spells, and
30-20.
you're looking through the books, Feely and Kyler. You're
21.
going through these books, trying to figure out which ones of these spells that you're going to keep in this new wizard book in your new wizard life.
Hmm.
Flaming sphere, that one sounds pretty cool.
Flaming Spear? Ah, yes. I remember teaching my own son that one. He, lit the cat on fire.
Isn't that just a fancy way of saying fireball?
And then
It's it's the
And then the
aristocratic.
log.
It's the aristocratic fireball. It like
What did you do with the cat afterwards?
we don't talk about the cat.
No, I'm really curious. So I want to know, what did you do with it?
I thought the lizard folk were more into raw meat.
He's
This one was
special.
roasted. Well done, if you would.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Ugh. Learn
Well, I
something
think I
new
know
every
what I'm
day.
going with.
And what would
gonna-
that be? Justerus
I'm
looks
gonna-
over at you with a glint.
I could see this rope
What do
trick
you
coming in
mean?
handy.
Right?
Ooh, rope trick. Little dimension hop.
What do you mean? What might that be?
Oh, you never heard of the rope trick? Oh,
No, not that. No.
What?
Someone said, what might that be?
Last
said
guy
that?
I knew
I
who
thought
used
you
rope
just
trick
said that.
didn't end well for him.
No, that was not me. Someone was talking to me, I think.
Okay.
You
I
Rapture
don't-
or you
yeah.
the player?
To Rapture. I'm asking the DM if someone was speaking to me.
I don't think so.
Well, he was
I
talking
trying
about
to, yeah, I was talking to
eating.
Feely because he'd picked his spell.
Oh,
Who and
then
what would
never
that
mind.
be?
Never mind. Okay, sorry, I got confused because you were just talking
All
to me.
right.
Sorry, go
Same.
ahead.
Yeah. I'm weird.
Sorry.
Oh, good. I think. Yeah. I think. I
I
don't know.
go to Kyler, be like, "You want to be careful with that spell, buddy." Last time I knew someone used rope trick. It ended a little too well for them. If you catch my meaning.
They didn't
No, I
come-
do not.
They didn't come back from the little pocket dimension.
Yeah. I don't.
More like they really wish they had a belt that day.
What?
Did their pants fall down?
There was the
saying they-
belt the pair?
Are you saying they hung themselves like
No,
by their neck or something?
autoerotic asphyxiation, dude. Jeez.
Oh, how does that work? Can you show me?
No.
I don't think that's how you use rope trick.
Well, it
That's
is
what it
something else,
says.
apparently.
That's not how I'm going to use it, but yeah, that's what I think I'm going to go with is the rope trick.
Just
That is an
have a
excellent
belt
spell.
and do it
That
safe.
could help you and your friends get out of some big problems that you could have very soon.
Mm-hmm. Very soon? Well, that's not ominous at all.
I don't mean to be ominous, but your insight checks, everybody. You all feel the tension in the room as the test of high sorcery's images are still fresh in all of your minds. Peglin looks confused as she gnaws on a chicken leg, drinking a little more wine than she should. She glances up at you, Kyler, with a look of confusion. Kind of like that. And she meets your gaze and smiles awkwardly. And continues her thoughtful gnawing.
Kyler doesn't know what to do, and he's like nervous and kind of like weirded out at the same time. And so since he's like nervous and doesn't know what else to do, he winks, and it's like really inappropriate.
An inappropriate wink. All right, dude. I want you to roll either a performance or persuasion check.
All right, performance, or you said persuasion?
Yeah. Because you're trying to persuade her with your flirtery.
Ah, I rolled a 2.
Trying to do
A 7.
Perfect.
It's perfect. It's what I wanted.
You
Yeah.
wink. And a little fly goes right into your eye right before you wink, and your eye starts to water. You just can't seem to get
Okay,
that
so-
little gnat out of your eye.
At least I'm able to play off the bad wink. And I'm just like, stop. Got a bug went in my eye. I wasn't winking at you at all.
Are
Very
you
suave.
sure that's what it was, Kyler? Gnawing on that chicken leg.
Yeah, see, look. It's fucking fly.
Yeah. I don't know what to think of you right now, but I'm glad that you passed the test. And Flaming Sphere is a wonderful spell to have.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I've never tried it before. I'll be sure to use it though.
I'll be honest. I like the better one's called Fireball.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to figure out what the difference
More
is.
succinct.
But to be fair, I don't know Fireball.
Typical fighter, Vern says as he taps his pipe out on his plate, grabs a roll and starts munching away. Well,
I just grab his roll from with telekinesis and just grab it and just start taking it. Before he takes a bite out of it, I just pull it out and be like, "Yeah, we have all sorts of tricks."
I guess you do. Grabs another roll.
I
Starts
pulled
to
that
eat.
one too. Boom. Yeah.
Do that again and I'll zap your ass, buddy.
With grease
Consider
lightning.
that assault, taking food out of my mouth.
Here, you want it back? I just shoot it back in his mouth. Well, should I roll
Nice.
something for that?
Give me an unarmed striker. Yeah, that'll work.
Or a dexterity?
Nah, I would almost rather you roll a wisdom check
Alrighty.
because you're using your hand, right? Your
No, I'm
spell
using my mind.
telekinesis.
Kind of
Yeah, your mind. Yeah, so let's
Throwing
do
the mage
wisdom.
hand.
Wisdom is perfect.
Alrighty. This is not going to go well.
10's not horrible.
Yeah.
And it's against his acrobatic. Let's see if he can catch that dinner roll. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
The tiny little halfling reaches out a gnarled hand and catches it. It poofs in his face. His little powder kind of dusts up in the air around him. Ah, nice. Takes a bite. We have to say, since you have all been so honest with us, you have taken our tests, even though your quest is dire. Because you have done all this, we have decided to help you in more ways than one.
Oh, really?
We were discussing this a little earlier.
Well, what was the one way?
Well, the one way is to get you in the right direction to find your dragon rider.
Oh, okay.
We are
All right, now
almost
what's the other way?
100% sure we know where she is. The other way, well, we were going to give each one of you a magical item.
Oh. Oh, we like the stuff. Huh, guys?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
One of your choosing from our stock.
That's two. That are just them, right?
Sure. I'll take
Everyone.
the magical item.
Ooh, all
You
right.
all deserve it.
So, can I go look at the options?
There's a tentacle rod.
I have an invenerating blade.
Yeah,
Wanna-
dude. There is
Add
a list.
Out of character. Where's the list at?
It's in Nat One Liners, I think, right? Or is it D&D? Can't remember which one I put
It's
in.
a
Just like,
text
okay, it's
file.
in D&D. It's a text file in D&D.
It's also
Ah.
got it's pasted out. It looks like maybe a lot of code for a second.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Just download it and open it as
Two-
a text file.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to
Yeah,
read.
I got it.
To the
And it's free.
rare. This is a free
Okay,
item that
here
we're
we are.
going to give you. And this will be a rare item unless I believe that means
Arc.
like a +2 weapon or a +1 armor and whatnot.
Or I have
So
flying shoes, so.
you can't have flying
Holy
shoes
hell.
twice
Quite the
unless you
list.
want
I know,
to.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, there's
maybe
some
put
few
on my
items.
hands.
So take your time. But we're eating right now, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, that sounds cool. Thanks.
Yes, we will take you over to the shop and you will have time to look and see what and meet the shopkeep. Another interesting character.
So, what else do you guys do here when you're not running tests for adventurers?
It's not just adventurers, it's people who want to study the high sorcery with us. So that's what we do. We do a lot of teaching. We do a lot of experiments. Experiment with magic. All sorts of forms of it. We also try to keep track of what the gods are doing in our realm.
Really?
They always seem to have a finger or a claw in here somewhere, trying to stir up shit.
Yeah, those guys are always messing around with us, with our lives.
Yes.
One way or another. I mean, right, guys? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How have the gods messed with you?
Dude.
I just kind of
How-
vaguely gesture to my group and be like, just kind of, kind of these guys.
I mean, like that's kind of how I got where I am, is because I got picked by some celestial.
Ah.
And you also have that scar.
Then there's the scar. You're right. And I kind of pull my neck down, like there's the scar
Ooh.
too.
Well, that's pretty. Let's see if I remember who the hell made that mark. That looks like a mark from Takesis, is it not?
Let's see. Add a character.
Yeah.
Can I roll something to I'm not sure what I want to do, but I want to roll. I want to contest him somehow.
You want to contest him, okay?
I'm trying to figure out how. Yeah. So I want to say, it's kind of it's difficult to explain.
Difficult.
Yeah. It's
Please try. I want to understand these relationships that you have with the gods of. It seems like more than one realm.
well, no, they're not necessarily good relationships. This one I think is a punishment. So yeah, whatever whatever you guys call her, Takesis.
Aha.
She goes by another name in our realm.
Yes.
And yeah, it's essentially a claw mark that's been left on me, where I was nearly killed and then brought back, and then this was what was left.
The 5-headed dragon
Yes,
gave
yeah.
you that mark, is what you're
Yeah.
trying to say.
I survived an encounter with Tiamat, as we call her.
Tiamat.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Rescuing this guy, and I point my thumb over to Rapture.
Ah.
This guy almost
The cleric.
died. Yeah. Had to save my lizard friend, and and this is what I ended up with.
I do
kinda
not
cool.
detect any more of the evil in you, strange lizard man.
Well,
You have changed sides, have you not? He reaches out.
I don't think he
his
was
fingers
evil. When we first met, he
Just indifferent.
he was a follower of her. He didn't realize she was evil, I think.
I knew she was evil. If you knew half the things I did in her name, you would not marry her.
All right. I mean, you don't have to tell that to those guys. I kind of say, like, under my breath.
God, that's
I just kinda
dark.
Yeah.
Like Bailey say in the black
Wait,
robes.
Yeah, I just get it back. What things did you do? Oh, I wonder who said that.
I'm not telling.
Listen, we've
Well, that's
all
okay. We are eating.
we've all grown a lot as individuals, literally and figuratively. Yeah, it's where we are now, really, that matters, right?
So
All
All
that
the only
matters
ones
is I'm
touched?
no longer in league with her, so
No.
Right.
You have changed sides completely.
I
We
have.
feel the platinum dragon. We
Yeah,
feel him in you.
You guys call him Paladine, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
He goes by several names, though.
that's right. So we've
My
it's been a
big
long,
question is
it's
that
been a long, it's been a
have
long,
any
hard road.
else have you been touched?
I look over to
Phrasing?
Here's the doll. Show where he touched you.
I glance over to Nursa, but I don't say anything.
What are you, blind? You can't see that bitch touched me too?
Oh. Well, I mean, it could have been any type of scar. I'm sorry. He looks over.
That's a good way to put it, though.
Yeah, she
I
was.
didn't want to be rude.
I mean, you think you would know, you would recognize it. It's not exactly common, like I fell down the stairs or something.
Yes, but your kind aren't common at all. I wonder why she decided to give you that.
What do you mean her kind aren't common?
They just aren't here on Kryn, I guess. Nothing insulting at all.
You guys don't have
Vern
tea
says,
plants? That's crazy.
Taps his pipe. We do, but they aren't many.
Really?
Same with this strange lizard folk. Haven't seen many of them around. Ever since Kryn's been cut off from the rest of the cosmos.
I heard I was the only one on this planet.
Wow. Well, you probably don't have a lot of astral elves.
We have not too many, but we do know the pointy ears of your kind.
Yeah, but none with crazy glowing yellow eyeballs like I got.
That is very true. We just figured you were, touched.
I mean, my eyeballs that's just how my eyeballs look.
Ah, that is quite amazing.
What's it with you guys? And
One
all
of
the
these
touching?
days.
I raised
It's
I raised
just
my
weird
hand.
how the gods
Why are you
work
so
with us.
why are you so afraid of personal contact, man?
Probably because all the guys wandering in with main character syndrome. I do the same vague gesturing to my party again towards the people I was talking to.
I sometimes I don't understand what you're saying, Gardock.
Yes.
I think he needs
have
to
that-
eat some
I
more
have that-
pheasant.
I have that feeling half the time he speaks.
Anyway, cheers, everybody, and I hold up my glass.
Yes. Cheers to all of us who are so special and important.
Cheers.
I
We're
have
all
a
unique.
question.
Oh, you are. Yes.
I have a question out of character, actually. So I don't know if I can actually. I already have 3 items that I'm attuned to, so like, I obviously have to replace one, right?
You might have to
Yes.
replace one or
So,
not get an
I
item
think-
that needs attunement. I think there are some on the list.
Okay.
Couple options.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I also have an out of character question.
Go ahead.
Would the cloak of protection and ring of protection stack? Would you allow that?
Yes, technically.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Cool. I know what I'm doing.
I mean, you're kind of because you're wasting, not wasting, but you're using a slot that you could use for something else. So it makes sense.
yeah.
But are they just what +1 to AC, right? Or what else?
Plus
is it?
1 to AC,
Two.
plus 1 to saving throws.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll get the both +1s. They stack. But if it's like
That's
if
fine.
it's something like advantage, the advantage doesn't stack.
Yeah. You can't have double advantage.
Double advantage.
Yeah.
The only way to stack advantage is what? Blindfold yourself for the lucky feat, right? And then you get the 3 dice trick.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, we will get to that soon enough.
So
We're just
yeah,
trying to understand your involvement with the gods and why they seem to have chosen you to come here. It has been, from our recollection, centuries since anyone outside of Kryn has been on Kryn.
well,
So we're just trying to figure you out.
Oh, that's it can be a long story or a short story. What version do you want?
I mean, the right version?
well,
Whether it's long
There's
or short
scholars
is
that
kind of
can handle-
irrelevant.
okay, like there's this book.
Scholars, they can handle some complexities. Just
There's this
give them the whole
book.
thing.
There's this. I'm gonna give it the short version, right? There's this book, and we were trying to like keep it out of the hands of the wrong people.
That's not the reason.
Well,
What
hold
book
on.
is it? Mike Bailey asks.
Listen, you're getting ahead of yourself, Mike Bailey. I'm telling the story. Rapture, would you like to tell the story?
Sorry.
Sure.
Fine, tell the story,
So-
Rapture.
Basically, there's this evil goddess named Loth, and she recently awoke and is trying to find her sword, which can basically cut the universe in half, and it's on this planet. We need to find it, apprehend it, and to take it back to Faerun before her or any of her allies can.
And what does Takesis have to do with any of this?
She also wants it for some
Ah.
reason I don't know.
Well, she has been banished from these planes, at least here on Kryn, for quite
She
some
could-
time.
She could possibly break through that banishment though with the
Ah.
sword.
And you say it's
which is
here.
Probably why she wants it. Yes, we don't know where, but we do know that it is here.
Well, we have one thing we can say to help you along your way. We know where the
That
Dragon
is-
Rider is. I don't know, though. You may want to cut your losses and try to fight the armies of Takesis without her. See if any of you heroes can just become Dragon Riders on your own.
I
Maybe
mean,
even find a Dragon Lance.
why would we want to
What's a Dragonlance?
like?
There's special lances made to destroy dragons. We have figured out ways to harness them to our dragon mounts and use them to pierce the chromatic dragons from the sky.
So, sorry, I'm not like a dragon expert. Like, which ones are the good dragons? Which ones are the bad dragons?
The metallic dragons are the good ones. The chromatic are the bad.
Ah, see, he knows
Not
his
all-
cousins well.
Not all chromatic dragons are bad, but most of them are.
I wonder why.
I wonder why as well.
Perverted by the chaos of nature, probably.
I was being sarcastic.
No, I was being sarcastic as to why you know so much about dragons.
Oh,
I mean, I grew up learning about them.
I'm a dragon.
He glances over at Gardock.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What? I was some guy. I thought some guy was looking at me funny, and I kind of lost track. Cause wait, we were here this whole time for a sword. I thought we were saving the universe.
That is how we save the universe, by finding a
Oh,
sword.
okay. Okay, just no one's filled me in. My
It's a
knowledge.
step-by-step process.
I've been with you guys for months.
Step 1, collect
Beely's only
remains.
been with us for like 3 days, and he didn't know until now.
Profit.
But I mean, there's also the book that they want to like write the end of the world, right?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yes, you have found this book. You still haven't told us the name of it.
Well,
Mike Bailey says with a smile.
does it matter what the name of the book is? It'll
Yes.
destroy the Earth if
I don't
anyone gets
know.
their hand on it.
Well, we're really glad that you have it
Listen,
instead of my amazing sorcery tower that I can move at will.
that's kind of part of the reason why we're stuck out here. Like those, there's two different groups that were trying to get it from us, and I had the bright idea of just destroying it. Right? Like I thought, like, hey, this will work. I tried to break it, and somehow it sent it through some alternate dimension, and I think it ended up on Kryn. I think that's what happened, or it ended up somewhere
It
else on
ended
the
up
way to Kryn.
It ended up somewhere in space, and we had to take it from vampires.
It's kind of it's a long weird story.
Can you
But
at
we
least
have
tell
it.
us the name of the book? For
Can
all
I
that,
incite-
theories of the
Can I
1001
incite this guy,
jokes
the
as
guy in the
James.
black robes, to
The
make
name-
sure he's not trying to
I would
Like,
I would
use
say
this
that-
information to
I would
benefit
s-
himself?
I would say the
Sure.
name of the book, but I myself lost my notes, and so I can't remember what it was named.
I feel like the
Well,
book that would destroy the universe would be pretty high up on your memory, but
And
whatever.
Arissa, do you remember? You've been the
In
only
game,
one so
I
far.
remember.
What's the name of it?
Forever and always.
That's it.
That's it.
Good job.
That sounds
Thanks.
romantic. Are we sure that's
You
the book that
feel
will destroy the universe?
no emotions one way or the other coming from Mike Bailey, Rapture, as you look at him with your insightful eye.
So, Rapture, do you say that out loud? You say the name of the book is Forever and Always?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's the name of the book.
That is a very special tome. Mike says with a smile.
We still need to get the pen though, right? Or do we not really care about the pen?
We don't care about the pen. We don't have it, and there's
Well, it's
no
just-
chance of anyone getting it.
Well, Strahd
So
has
as
it,
long as-
right?
Yeah.
Wait, you know where the pen is?
Yeah.
Yes.
But as long as he has it and no one gives him the book, I think it's okay.
Because we have the book.
We have the book,
No
yeah.
one can take it.
And I don't think he can get out of wherever he's at.
Well,
he's
if you
stuck
believe
there.
you're the ones that should be carrying such a powerful item,
Well, I mean,
we'll leave you with it,
Imagine if we could.
not it with you.
Imagine if we
And
could
Mike
write
smiles
the end
again.
of something else, though, not the universe.
I don't know, guys. Should we like leave it with these master mages or whatever?
Can I roll an insight check to see if I can, I don't know,
Because think
gauge
about it.
them?
We don't want this book to fall in anyone's hands, and these guys are probably the safest bet as far as who should hold on to it. What do you guys think about that?
Should probably be us.
I mean,
Justeris.
We just
Justeris
met these
stands
people.
up. Yeah,
I mean, you
go
don't
ahead.
really tell them within eye shot
Probably
and
be
your
us.
shot of
If
like,
anyone's gonna take it from us, it's like we're probably gonna be dead, and if we die, everything's gonna go away anyways. So
Yeah, we just met these people. We don't know that much about them. Maybe not after everything
Yeah,
we've
but
been
they're-
through.
Yeah, but they're world-renowned sorcerers and wizards. Like, what
mean,
what are they
yeah,
gonna
but
do
they
with it,
clearly
especially
have an
without the
agenda.
pen? Yeah.
I
No
mean, as far
offense.
as like, I feel like these guys are they're fighting the evil on this place. I mean,
sure, and
I'm
we're
just
helping them out, but
I'm just worried about this book falling out of our clutches again. It might just be safer with them. That's all I'm saying. No offense, guys.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about this out loud. Like, don't take disrespect. We have like, these are big questions weighing, on not only us but like the whole universe. We want, we want like what's best, but at the same time, we do recognize the fact that us carrying this book is risky and dangerous in and of itself.
yeah, but if we're able to complete our task at hand, it's safest in our hands at that point.
And
I couldn't have said it better, Vern says, lighting up another pipe.
look
he's
at what
got two
happened
going
last
now.
time we tried to get rid of that book. No good came of it.
I was hoping it would just get destroyed. Like, you can't use it to destroy the world if it doesn't exist, right?
I don't think the book will work that way. Vern
Yeah,
kinda
duh. I
says.
found that out the hard way. Thanks, dude. I'm just saying, like, that was
How
what I
did you
thought
find it out?
at the time. Like, I was trying to destroy it.
He stuck it into a bag of holding and then stuck that bag into another bag of holding.
Yeah, and it
You
made
did
like
what?
it made a really cool.
Justeris looks over at you.
Yeah, it made a
Fucking white
really
robes.
cool spectacle. We had a couple. What do you call it? We had a couple owls
Who?
fly into each other, or were they hawks? I can't remember what we used.
It was an owl.
It was an owl, two owls, right?
No, it was one.
What?
It was one. It flew one of the bags into the other.
Oh, it like had both dropped one, then flew into it while it was falling, right?
No, you threw one up and then it flew the bag, and then it flew into the bag with the bag.
Okay.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard, Vern says. Dear
well,
God, what a way to experiment, White Robe.
It was a Hail Mary, and
Yes.
didn't really work out.
No.
That's kind of my MO. Like, I try something and it doesn't usually work.
Oh, and yet you still ended up with the book.
It's another long story.
Well, it
You
is
don't-
destined
hear
to
that
be
one.
in your possession.
All right, I just wanted to talk about it since we're all here. We're all eating. Just as an option, you know.
Mess.
I mean, I'm of the opinion we should find the book first before we decide, who should get it.
No, we have the book. It's right here, and I show him the book. Remember?
Show the
Oh, God
book.
damn it! Keep me out of that fucking bag. I'm so pissed off being in there. Ah! The book just starts screaming and yelling.
Back in the bag.
No, I only pulled it out for just a millisecond, and then I put it back.
Oh.
Just for long enough for him to say that. And I'm
Okay,
like,
cool.
look, I'm just saying, like, it was already stolen once from us, by
you
children.
Have the book already? Oh my god.
Yeah, we had to get it back from the children and the hags, all that.
What am I traveling with? Wait, that was the book? Oh.
That was the book, yeah.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying, like, if kids are able to steal it, maybe, just maybe, it's not best in our hands. I don't know. It's just ideas I'm throwing out, guys. If you guys want to hold on to it, we can keep holding on to it. We got to be careful.
I think it's destiny.
I guess so.
I think even if we took it from you, it would somehow end up in your possession.
I mean,
It's
we
not
touched it,
destroyed by
and
one of
we
you.
have it again, so he's not wrong.
Maybe not be destiny, but it was definitely destiny after that kid got
Uh-huh.
fireballed.
Destiny.
Destiny, kid
Or
they got
dust
laid
in
to
the
rest. Dust in
I
the
just
wind.
started shaking my head.
Oh,
Mom was
Dustin
right.
the
I'm
Wind.
traveling with a bunch of lunatics. So much crazy.
You know
so many
what?
crazy people wherever I go.
Would you expect sane people to save the universe? Obviously not. You'd have to be insane to try to take up a job like that in the first place. So yes, you're right. We were all
I'm
just
just
There has to
insane.
be
Where's
a
my
little-
What am I doing?
mental thought here that has to be a little shattered to take on the gods.
Exactly. And you need a
Just Steris looks around.
little bit of help, right?
You otherworlders. I don't know if any in our party or in our armies have your courage.
Yeah, it's a big universe, right? We're
I'm
not
glad you're not stuck in one tiny little corner of it.
We've seen some crazy
We're
shit
not-
so far.
we're not that many millions of light years away.
More wine.
Ah, right.
I just raised my hand. Yes, please. Just give me the bottle.
Hey,
Kinda-
but
Just grab it. And just
by
start
the way,
drinking. Look.
is our
Roll
ship
con saves if you're drinking bottles.
still?
what?
We have
You said
taken
make-
care of your ship.
He said make a con save if you're drinking bottles.
Okay.
If you're drinking
okay,
a bottle, make a con save.
got
Like
it.
out
Make
of the
sure.
bottle?
If you're drinking a bottle's worth, so that's 3 glasses. 3.5.
I poop my
Oh,
pants
Gardock,
or poop my
you
diaper
feel
and
it.
start crying like the baby I am. Drinking from the bottle. No. I think it's collapse. I don't know.
I stop at 2.
You're not quite drunk yet, you're just buzzed, so you have disadvantage on any saving checks. For 1d4 hours, if you want to roll that 1d4. And that's anybody else who wants to drink 3.5 glasses of wine while we're sitting around here talking. You can all make that
me,
con
okay.
save.
All right.
shove the
Well, you
ball.
said 1d4. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, 1d4 hours. That's how long you will have that. 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm just useless to everybody for the next 120 minutes. Wait, no.
if you make saves.
Kyler sticks to one glass because he remembered, how like it was just like a day or two before where he got too drunk or something.
All of a sudden, Pegda looks over at you. Why don't you just take some of your space dust? She takes a big quaff.
Do
She's
you
going to
want?
make a roll.
Do you want some space
Oh,
dust?
Lionel.
You
By
don't
the
even have
I don't.
Yeah, me and Lionel torn up over the fact that the fate of the universe is it's faded on us in
I
this
just had a
book.
second glass, not a bottle.
Oh,
So
Then
far.
you didn't need to make a thing.
She saves with no problem. She's trying to get drunk and she can't. She's getting pissed.
Peglin, do you want the space dust here? And I look for it in my bag. Let me see. Do I find it?
Absolutely, you do. You pick it right up. It's in just this tucked away little spot underneath your rolled up socks.
I thought
Can I
it was
drink
gone.
another
I
bottle?
thought he got rid of it.
Yeah, I know, but it came back.
That's crazy.
The exact same jar, 3/4 full as always.
And so I'm like, here, and I toss it to her. You want
Throw it
some?
in the chat.
I can't find it on my inventory.
What?
Can I drink it from another bottle?
Like the inventory's being weird because it doesn't show me any of my stuff.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
that is weird. What's going on with your inventory? I'm sorry. What? Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could drink from another bottle, but yeah.
You want another
Sorry.
bottle? Yeah, of course. More bottles
Okay.
coming, man. Every time you drink a bottle, though, I need a con save.
Yeah.
The wine isn't strong. That's why it's a bottle's worth going
Uh.
down. And it takes a few minutes.
Oh, it's inside my bag of holding, it says.
Oh, well, there
Got
you
a nat 20. What
go.
does that get me? Just
You're sober as a
down that
bird.
thing again. I just go, hey, Ellen, you want to see a magic trick? I just put the whole bottle hole in my mouth, and just
Nice,
spit it
dude.
out empty, completely empty of wine. So,
You drank yourself
yeah,
sober.
That's what we call
I don't know if you
drinking.
wanted to do that, but here you are.
I don't know. I got a nat 20. What does it get me?
You drank
Yeah.
yourself sober.
Okay. I'm like, wow, that. I feel worse now. What is this I go to the whoever wizard I can see and be like, what is this magic wine you gave me?
Magic wine? No, it's just made by the Kender. The bottles change from bottle to bottle. Sorry.
Kender makes sobering wine? Okay, that sounds like
Well,
that.
they make some of the wine that we have. We've been a little out of wine.
You guys enslaved tenders?
Oh, we just bought
We
some
have
wine
one.
from them. What the heck? Enslaved Kenders?
I mean,
We
they
have
seem
one.
like
You want them?
they seem like a species that would be enslaved.
You can't
If you-
enslave a Kender because from what I know of Kenders, they don't have fear.
It would probably be worse for you to
We'll pay
enslave a
you.
Kender.
You can't like if they don't have fear, they're not going to be able to like be enslaved. They'll just die, right?
What?
Go gather 10,000
Yeah.
cats and try to put them in a sack and make them do one thing. It just doesn't happen.
I bet I could do it.
Do you want the Kender we
I
have?
don't think you could.
We'll pay you.
We don't. Oh yeah, we have one at the ship, don't we?
We have
The
one
Kender
being
Kender that
eaten
you
by a
had
frog.
walking through the woods, he actually, he's not in the woods anymore.
Isn't he in? Wasn't he being stomped on by a frog last week?
Yes, I believe he was being attacked by one of those giant toads, and you just continued to walk on without him. And
Yeah.
he escaped the toad and just kind of wandered around in the forest, and
Of course.
now he's not in the forest anymore.
Of course he's not dead. We should be so lucky.
That sucks. I was hoping the giant
Him
toad
and
would
that
eat
toad
them.
became very good friends.
Great. Now he's got a giant toad. That's- Okay.
The toad stays in the forest. It's one of our pets. But
Yeah, but
he
like-
loved that Kender.
Well, yeah. I was supposed to say, do you want the Kender with the toad? Because he's yours if you want him.
He's already gone. Can't control him.
like gone, like he left.
He's left the forest.
Oh shit.
I hope
Sometimes
never
our
see him
magic
again.
works on them, and sometimes it just doesn't. Even
Got rid
the
of the
forest of
Kender.
Waverus.
$5 is he's back on the ship.
If you got rid of the Kender, you really are magic, dude.
Yeah.
He is not on your ship. I guarantee you that.
Because he's right behind me, and I turn around.
He snaps your character's neck, and Joey had to play as that Kender character from the rest of the campaign.
You actually
Your-
see
your
behind
character
you a Kender white robe that was walking up trying to put a bottle next to you. Kyler, as you spin around really quick and you see the Kender right there. Oh, hello? She smiles.
I've rolled a 75 on a D100. Is Quinevere here?
What?
I don't
What
know.
does
I
that
just
roll have
did
to
it.
do with it?
I just did it randomly.
You have no idea. You don't see him in the room. If you want to roll maybe a perception check, but you're pretty sure he's not in the room. I mean, the wizards are saying that he's not there, but like they said, his magic
Yeah, I'm just.
may not work on him. But anyway, we were telling you that we know where your dragon rider is. Like we said, we say you might want to fight the war without her, but we believe she's been taken by Lord Soth, taken to his keep in Dargard. It's in the center of Nightland, the land of twilight. He has her, Tanilla Viriath.
What'd she look like again? What is she?
She is the Dragon Rider. She is the
No,
one
like, I
that
mean-
teaches all the Dragon Riders.
No, I mean, what species is she?
Justeris looks. I think she's an elf.
Oh,
I think.
Is she like super old or what?
No, I don't think so. We have not met the Dragon Rider. She is part of the army. She's been on the front lines for a few years now.
No.
So we have not met her.
Sorry, so we need to go on a rescue mission to save her from Lord Sereth. He's got her, what?
Lord Soth,
Soth?
the Death Knight.
Like
Soth.
Soth, huh? Okay.
He is
I
the
think
one
so.
that brought the cataclysm. He is the one that has destroyed what Kryn could have been and what was. Once a mighty planet.
Okay.
And wait, how old is this guy?
We have to get the Dragonlance before we
Lord
rescue her?
Soth? Lord Soth is centuries old. He is a Death Knight.
Okay. And I'm
Oh,
assuming he commands an army of dragons. Is that how it goes?
An army of what?
Does he command an army of dragons?
He doesn't have an army of dragons.
Does he have
We
any
believe
dragons?
he has a mount that might be his.
Okay, so
That
he is a dragon
definitely
rider.
a dragon.
So do we need the Dragonlance to kill him because of his dragon? Is that what has to happen?
I think
Or
the first step would be just trying to find the Dragon Rider, the teacher, Tanilla.
okay, so we don't need the Dragonlance for him. Got it.
I don't think a Dragon Lance would kill Lord Soth.
No, I thought maybe for his mount.
His mount is an undead beast. We don't even know how it flies, as its wings are bone.
Oh shit!
But its breath is death.
It's got death breath.
One too many Kender.
Could I try and make any check? See what I can recall of Death Knights.
Yeah, dude, you can roll, I would do a history check at disadvantage.
Was this WoW?
History.
WoW?
disadvantage.
What? I never played WoW.
That's a nat one.
That's a nat 0.
I start drinking the fourth bottle.
Sweet.
The fourth bottle.
Disadvantage.
Oh my God.
Nice, dude.
Oh man.
And he died from alcohol poisoning.
You gain a point of exhaustion as that second Kender bottle went down harsh. Stronger than a dwarf spirit. And twice
Do
as
I have-
much.
Do I have any of the wine that makes you sober?
Oh, slow down, buddy.
No, you finished it off, buddy.
Oh,
The
okay.
sober
Well,
bottle
okay.
is now gone.
Do I still have the bottle though? Do I still
That
have the
was
bottle?
perfect.
Oh yeah, you still have the bottle. The bottle's still sitting on the table.
I float that over to Rapture and be like, "Hey, I think this will probably help you, buddy. Here, try it."
Is it empty?
It
Do
is.
you know that?
Do I know
Yeah.
that?
Well, you just have to pick it up and
After
look
two
at
nat
it.
ones,
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, roll
Do
play
I
for
know
me.
it's emptied by just looking at it?
You are drunk as a skunk. What would you think?
I
You're
think
seeing
I'd
double.
have to make a check.
There you
let's
go.
say, like,
Disadvantage.
check something.
You're seeing quadruple,
Yeah.
one for each bottle of wine.
Yeah, maybe these bottles will help you.
Oh, not bad. That's an 11.
You look and it seems like the bottle is waving around like there's something in it. It's like a mirage. But you can't tell.
Whoa, Mirage. It's crazy.
The coolest of the Transformers. The only
know what?
problem we have with this, Justeris starts looking over at Vern. Yes, of course, some of us think you should save her. And we do see the advantages of that. But, I don't know. Going up against Lord Soth, especially with some of the items that you are carrying, that could definitely be the death of us.
darn it.
I say we leave the Dragon Rider. Let the chromatic dragons fight the metal dragons on their own. Those new alien Dragon Riders, they don't seem to control the Reds as much as we would have hoped, or at least they would have hoped.
Oh, you're talking about the Githyanki.
Yes.
Oh, we
They
had
seem
to.
to have permeated our planet as around the
some-
time that you came in.
We had some run-ins with them. They're tricky.
Yes.
They're tough. They're pretty strong.
Their control of the Reds is formidable.
Okay, so yeah, I kind of disagree. I think we need to rescue the Dragon Rider, especially if we plan on competing
He
against
may be able to
other
teach some
people.
of you how to ride.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like we're gonna need to learn how to ride a dragon, or else, how are we
It's
gonna
definitely
succeed?
not for everyone.
I might be able to teach you a little.
Have you ridden a dragon?
I've
Have you
Maybe
sat
I've-
in a dragon's saddle?
I've
That's chasing the dragon.
Yeah, same thing.
I've been in the saddle of a wyvern.
A wyvern. Mike spits on his floor.
I'm sure that's harder than your regular
Yes.
dragons.
Instead of riding a horse, you were riding a goat. We get it.
Not what I mean.
Well, it's what you implied. And it's what I'm implying.
They're far more territorial and far more aggressive than regular dragons. They have
A
led to
wyvern?
So are donkeys.
You are
Like, remember
definitely
Steve-
proving my
Remember
point.
Steve the Burrow? I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
But that is okay. It is nice to know that you actually have the knowledge of writing something. Most don't. I can count maybe 100 dragon riders in our army right now, to the thousands that the
It's a
Reds
giant
have.
flying lizard. How different could it be?
The dragons here
I don't
are
know, let's throw
intelligent.
you in, let's see what
they
happens.
speak. They cast magic.
Yeah.
They change their shape.
The dragons. They can.
Yeah,
like,
ours
talk.
do too.
I thought
Yeah.
the worms are just kind of like more like animals, right? They don't have personalities.
Yes. Our dragons. They have feelings.
They'll like talk to you and stuff. Do magic.
And
They'll
so do our
They'll do magic and like
dragons.
polymorph themselves into people. And you're like, "Whoa, you're a person." No, it's a dragon. Crazy.
That is actually one of our greatest stories. Our hero, Huma, in the first Dragonlance War, found the Dragonlance with Heart the Silver. And they fell in love and died in
Interesting.
each other's arms.
You know, I'm pretty sure I've heard a version of
Aw.
that tale,
That's sweet.
like slightly different, like just from my travels.
My tale was brief,
Ducktail?
for I do not wish to speak of love right now, Peglin says as she looks down at her bottle.
A dragon tail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said you had some items for us?
I know. I'm looking at the list while we talk.
Are you
Uh,
Yeah, I
ready?
was looking at that earlier.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Could I cast Lesser Restoration on myself to make myself not as drunk?
Sure. I'll allow that.
Does that restore
Yay.
exhaustion?
No, it does not.
It does
but
not.
It just
But
makes me.
yeah, it
I
takes
have an
away
out-of-character
blood. Okay,
question.
yeah, that's fine. Poisoned is kind of like drunk. What? My friend.
So, do the rings,
Yep.
when they say like charges or whatever, does that refresh in a long rest?
It depends. It should tell you.
Well,
Yeah.
it just says this ring of ram ring, 3 charges to make a range attack with a +7 bonus. So, like,
What's it called
Sometimes
again?
they're ambiguous.
ring of the ram ring.
Ring of the Car Ramrod?
Yes.
Ring of the
Ring
what?
of the
What?
Ram.
Who are we
Yep.
trying to bring on?
No,
Oh, yeah, no,
so
that's a
the string has
It-
3
Oh,
charges. It
Ring of the
regains
Ram.
1d3
I called it
expended
Ring.
charges daily.
Ring of the Ram
Yeah.
ring. No, it's Ring of the Ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it said I'm
It-
reading it right now. It says it
First
regains
sentence.
1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Yep. So at the
Okay.
very first sentence. So you have 3 charges and it regains daily at dawn. 1d3.
I was going through them all.
Cool. Good.
All right, Rod.
Ask more.
Yeah, I actually think I know the one I want to pick, and it's going
Well,
to
let's
be
take you
the.
to that emporium. We don't have those items here right now, and it's time to
Okay,
walk off
fine.
some of that wine. Don't you think there, Rapture?
I finished casting the spell.
Gardak?
I finished casting the spell after they said that, and I'm just like, I feel like I already did.
I am glad you're a cleric, Vern says. I would hate to see you in our white robes, still smoking on his pipe. What a waste of a restoration spell, I mean. You should save those. He's walking and talking to himself as he walks off. Come with me to the Emporium unless you still wish to eat.
Yeah, I'm still eating.
Can we put this stuff in bags for later?
What bags?
Don't worry about that.
What are you talking about?
Like
I
save
just,
it for later, like leftovers.
Yeah, I just finished. I just only have like one roll, so I just telekinetically feed myself that as I walk away. It's
Nice.
like, come on, let's go see this stuff.
I grab a bottle of wine and stick it in my bag on the way out.
Are you sure that's all you want, my dear? You deserve 2. My questions were a little rough.
Yeah, good
Is
point.
Is
Let's
there
eat
any Is there any like gigantic chunk of meat on the table?
Do you have any?
Yeah,
more
dude, there's
of
a
that-
whole pheasant sitting right there.
There's
Or
a
like
whole
a
what?
ham leg, a ham hock, just sitting right there, buddy.
Do you have any more of
Pork
that
shoulder.
Gunner's
Okay.
silver wine?
If there's like a full like turkey or chicken or anything, like I'll
There's
take
the
that.
ham leg.
Yep,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a
like a
gross
turkey.
pheasant just sitting on the table, ready to go. Eatable.
I take that and I I don't know. Space is probably cold, right?
Yeah, space is cold, probably.
Face is cold, yeah.
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
All right. Hot food, bag of holding. Perfect.
It's perfect and has no downsides at all.
Gardock. Vern
Yeah.
looks over at you. Did that wine actually make you sober?
I guess so. Yeah.
Unfortunately, as I said, the Kender's bottles are different with every one. We couldn't replicate it even. But maybe
Yeah.
one of the others, and he points over to a wine rack on the wall with hundreds of bottles in it.
Alrighty.
Well,
Can I
if you're
take
giving it
one
away,
or two? I don't want to. I don't take more than you'll let me.
I will allow you to take 2. Like I said,
Oh,
we
well,
have
thank
kind of
you.
a wine shortage right now.
Yeah,
And what was that, my dear Narissa?
I have reasons
I
to
mean,
drink.
if you're giving it away, I'll take another.
Yes. Only to you. And him, I guess.
Oh,
I
thank
kind
you.
of feel bad that
Fine.
one made him sober.
Yeah, I can do all kinds of wacky shit.
Pegden looks around. I think I will sit and think. I have a little more to eat. Please, all of
No,
you, though,
Peglin,
go
you
to
could
the
get
Emporium.
a cool magic item. You should come with us.
I don't think I need any more magic items.
NPCs don't get
Yeah,
items.
I'm flush with magic.
You
items.
should-
I say to
You
Peglin,
should still
Peglin.
come. You might find something you really want.
I tell Peglin,
I have all
It's
I
an
want
asset.
right now.
we're
Can
in
I
a
make
battle.
a persuasion check on her?
At disadvantage.
Can I do one?
Hold
At
on.
disadvantage.
Except,
Let me check exhaustion level.
yeah, well, let
one.
me
I gotta-
wait till after he's done before I do my bit.
I'm just saying it's going to be a disadvantage with her because she is not in the mood. Regardless,
That's an 11.
I see that. Gardock?
Yeah, I say to Peglin, look, all right, this is an asset. All right, we're in a war for the fate of the universe. An opportunity like this comes knocking. You're smart enough to take it. Come on. We know we need all the help we can get, and you know that.
She looks over at you, but it's not a good look.
All right, let me do my roll. So yeah, persuasion disadvantage. Ooh, yeah, I got a 6 either way.
I say to you, Gardock, please go without me. I have all that I need.
As soon as he already said like go, then I'm already gone. Like I don't even wait for it to finish.
Sweet. And with that, we will take our first break and head to the Emporium.
Perfect. My mouse just died.
Oh no!
Unfortunate.
Gotta charge them batteries.
Yeah, I was worried. I was using my headset all day because I was doing
Still
stuff
looking
for
through the
work.
So
list.
Fua,
I
Yeah.
feel like a kid in a
Goofy.
candy store. Like
I don't know what you were saying to go to change anything. I literally hit the edit because I was downstairs when you said that. I hit edit button and hit the configure armor, and then I just changed it to custom formula and put in my own number, and that seems to have worked
For what?
for my armor
If you
class for my
have something
AC.
like
Oh,
it doesn't
if
work
you
if you
have
have
an
something like
item-
natural armor.
If you have an item like and it's gives you +2 but it's not giving it to you, you can edit the
Yeah.
item and add a like passive effect to grant you the +2.
Oh, I just edited my armor in like for my character.
Okay.
I just
think last
changed
time
the
we tried that, it
calculation to
wouldn't,
custom
like,
formula
let
to
us because it synced a bit from D&D Beyond or something.
necklace of fireball.
No, I don't know. It seems to be working right now.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I was looking at that necklace of fireball. It seems cool, but it doesn't regenerate at all. So it's like
Does
Oh, it
you
not.
only get so much. No.
Oh,
No.
So it seems like I'm just going through everything. You can kind of glean that
the
anything that
detonators
requires
is-
attunement, all those things can regenerate. But all the stuff that's like one-off or one use, like there's a cool spell tattoo, but you use the spell and the tattoo disappears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well then, yeah, I can rule out the Shadowfell brand tattoo.
No, I,
Right. Well, it's a tattoo. It's a tattoo of whatever you want, but I think it shoots a fireball.
Oh, okay. I was looking at
Which is
Oh,
so cool.
the Shadowfell one earlier.
There's also a wand of fireballs, and it
Yeah, there's
recharges.
Yeah, but that was my conundrum that I was in because I already have 3 attuned items, and one of which is an Eldritch staff, which is dope, and I like it. It's also got the Eldritch Escape, which is awesome. But I don't want to get rid of my other 2 items because I got Cloak of Protection and Ring of Spell Storing, which that's 2 extra spells and
Yeah.
armor. But one thing that was cool,
Get
there's
a
this thing
wondrous
called
item that
Elven.
doesn't require attunement.
There's an Elven Chain, and that doesn't require attunement, and that's +1 to AC while you wear the armor.
Yeah.
I'll be replacing one of my attunements.
I like all my attunements, so they
Yeah,
they work well for me.
I'm gonna get the Ring of Protection and then replace one of my attunements.
I
The
was
Star
gonna do that, I
Shock
found
crossbow
something
looks
better,
like
I
up
think.
my alley.
What did you find that's better?
I'm not telling. You'll find out.
Tell
I'm
me.
not telling.
You will be telling eventually.
Right?
Actually, let me.
I think I'm gonna go with the Rope of Entanglement since I got the rope trick. The Rope of Entanglement's cool.
I mean,
Like I
either
hold
that.
one end, and the other end can go and entangle and restrain a creature within 20 feet. So that might be useful.
I
Dude,
see
there's
2
a
things that I
portable
would get.
black hole. Like
That's
from
pretty cool.
from Looney Tunes.
So
Exactly. You throw it on the wall and just
Oh
You
yeah.
walk
put
through the
whatever you
wall
want in there.
and then like take it
Yep.
out and close it up behind you.
Feely is a wizard, right?
He's a sorcerer.
Oh, Feely's a sorcerer.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh, okay.
dwarf
I
sorcerer.
almost took the
Oh.
portable. I was almost gonna take the portable black hole.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were a wizard. I was going to suggest
There's a lot of
wizard
cool
thing.
stuff on that list, guys.
Right?
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff.
There's a lot of cool things.
I know.
Yeah,
Some
That's what I
really
was saying
fun
earlier,
stuff
like a
too,
kid
like
that can't-
bag of beans, guys. Bag of beans.
yeah. The
Like,
bag of
bag-
beans was
Any sort of
interesting.
omen, I might get a weapon.
That doesn't kill you.
Bag of beans. This gives us a side quest that we do for like 5 weeks because every single guy we fight is a giant, and it takes like 2 sessions to fight him. But we'll get some golden eggs.
Wand of Fireballs, Wand of Lightning Bolts is dope, or Wand of Paralysis.
I think I'm gonna take the Wand of War Mage.
Yeah, Wand of Paralysis. That's a
Three.
hammer.
Yeah, I had that.
Wand of
on-
Binding
on,
would probably be.
character on the other campaign.
Mhm.
+2's nice. Yeah, essentially, if I rolled, other than a nat 1, I probably hit most things on that character. That was kind of fun. +12 the spell hit was nice.
I love the rifle that Giff gave me, or Griff or whatever, but that crossbow seems radical. But then I can also get that ring.
I was looking at one of those bows.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting should make me a little more tanky.
So the +2 would be the rare. So you could get that.
I only can have the +2. I can't have the +3.
No,
Jack of all
Because
worlds.
that's
is gonna be better, I think.
because that's a very rare. Oh, Belt of Dwarven Kind might actually be good for Feely, because that's only for dwarves.
Which one?
Dude, Cloak
The
of
Belt
Bat.
of Dwarven Kind.
Cloak of the Bat. We can be Batman.
Hold on, let me find it.
I found it. I already got it. Following this spell, you gain the following benefits. Con score increases by 2. Advantage on charisma check.
Does con help with your health or your AC? It's your health, right?
It just says
Let's
your
do your
Constitution
con
score
score.
increases by 2.
Right. Your con affects your HP, I believe.
Oh, it's not just for
Oh, and it says it maxes at 18 or 20, which I'm already at 18, so that would max me out at 20.
No one wants to be Batman.
But then you.
Oh,
it
in
requires you to
addition,
commit,
while
so.
attuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a full beard if you're capable of growing one.
Wake up and like, you know what? I want a beard today. That'd be fun.
Yeah, there's some awesome ones here.
Hey, John. So, what does Cloak of the Bat get us? Do we get to be Batman?
He's not listening.
I mean, look it up. What's it called? The Cloak of
No, the Bat.
Cloak of Bat. Cloak of the Bat.
Cloak of the Bat.
Advantage on dexterity checks. In dim light of darkness, you can grip the edges and to fly with the speed of 40. If you ever fail to grip it while flying this way, you are no longer in dim light or darkness. You lose this flying speed. While wearing the cloak in an area of dim light or darkness, you can use an action to cast polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat.
You forgot the part where you talk in a gravelly voice.
Or just click the thing.
Yeah,
on
you-
the
Not
chat.
how it works.
You retain your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. That's pretty cool. Cloak can't be used this way again till the next dawn.
Polymorph. Turn into a bat. I'll go
But it's
scout
like a
ahead
little
and start
bitch
those
bat, though.
guys
That's the only
going up.
problem. Yeah, you're smart, but you bite like a bat. Not fat like a Gardock.
Eat me. Start a plague. I'm not going to say that I thought that was going to warrant laughs. I thought that was going to warrant a reaction. You know, like,
What are you talking about?
you know, eating a bat.
Eating a bat?
Yeah,
When Ozzy Osbourne did it?
more of a COVID joke.
Just
Oh.
don't do it in Wuhan. You're fine.
Just don't drink bleach and you'll be fine.
I did not get that COVID joke at all. Sorry.
Then you're a better man than I, because I'm trying to get over COVID.
Oh, you got your COVID right now?
No, I'm trying to get over it because
Oh.
it's been 4 years and I'm still pissed.
Yeah, it was pretty lame.
No way, I
But,
didn't
dude,
have
I-
to go into work for like 2 years. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, all
Yeah,
that's
but it was
cool,
like
and
the
I had a
stuff around
speakeasy.
it, more like, you know.
I didn't mind. The bar I went to was still open. We didn't care.
It's now time for bed.
Whew,
It
finally.
is. Well, damn.
Yeah. Yay, bedtime.
Beer, bed.
Yeah, I'm
Lash
kind of
of
deciding whether or not I
Immolation?
want the crossbow or maybe the ring of Ram, or I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm just a fucking chatterbox right now.
Why?
I don't
Kind of
know.
the point, right?
We
When
on break?
D&D is talking. Yeah, we're still on break right now.
You guys know?
Can they
you
hear
guys
us
know
when
what
we're
you
on
want?
break? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Good.
took a pee break.
We could
By the
not.
way, so
Oh, I don't
the
care.
lash,
I'd
the
rather
lash
they
of
could.
immolation cannot be added
The what?
because we cannot have the lash of immolation because we don't have the source book.
What's the source book? Oh, Glory of the Giants?
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, so obviously any of those won't be on there.
Just buy the source.
Sorry.
Well, we can't be giants. Okay.
You can't get the Lash of Immolation. It does 1d6 fire damage or 2d6 fire damage once
Buy
a
the
day.
book, man. You got money, right, Trent?
What?
I said you got money. Just buy the book.
I don't know
Nah.
if it's worth it.
Or find the book
It's
later.
just,
It's not really.
Wait, the Star Shock, it's a tune,
Are
right?
we all
So
back?
the charges refresh?
So yeah, hey, I had a question, John.
Yeah.
If the item on the list is if it says +1, +2, or +3, can you get the +3 version?
No, it is rare only. So depending on, yeah, so it should
you
tell
get
you
a
the
+2.
number of what it is. So it would be +2 for a weapon, +1 for armor, if I remember correctly.
So I can't get the Sunblade.
You can get the Sunblade, but
You
it would be
could.
at +2, not at +3. Yeah,
Sunblade
Sunblade.
is only at +2.
Yeah,
So yeah.
you could get the
Um,
Sunblade.
Also, would you allow trading on a magic item for another magic item?
What do you mean? The ones that you have?
Yeah.
No. That we'll talk about that in character.
Well, I mean, it's just curious because
Sure.
he has the +3 Wand of the War Mage that he's probably had since like I don't know, near the start of the campaign, and we're level 11 now.
So he doesn't need his Wand of the War Mage anymore? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I was saying.
Who has
Just-
the
It's a
one?
+3, right?
Yeah, mine's
Rapture.
+3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had that for.
I don't think it
Like
should
a
have been
year now.
+3 this whole time.
I haven't had that for well, it was randomly rolled on a loot table.
It was,
Yeah.
Oh.
but it's been for a long time. We've
Yeah,
been-
I know
it's-
that. And I know you
I'm
guys are at
on
11, but +3 is really something I like to save for random rolls. I'm not going to give you a +3 item in a list like this.
Okay.
Not quite yet. 11 is not quite where I would do that. But we're getting close. We're getting close to that.
Okay. I was just hoping
Might need
I
to upgrade it to a 3.
I was just hoping to get a +3. I think I might be the only person without a +3 item right now.
All right, I'm back.
Really?
I don't have a +3 item.
No?
Yeah.
don't think I did.
I know that what's his name has a +3 mace, but that's all it is. It's literally just a mace that gives him a +3 bonus. And I think a +3 to hitting, but it's not really that. I mean, to me, that's not even great. But yeah, I don't think Narissa has anything +3.
I mean, it's literally the same thing. I mean, it does the +3 mace or whatever. It does +3 attack, +3 damage. The one of the more mace.
I mean, if you got
+3
something, I would
It's both.
allow.
No, you said only +2. I'm fine with that. I'm just pointing out.
Yes,
Yeah, what
he
is?
did get that at the beginning. I do remember that, and I do know that. I can't. I think the only reason why I let that happen was because
And the mace.
all it was just a +3 mace. It wasn't anything with any extra bonuses other than +3. Which
So,
by this point, you guys are already hitting at 20s and up almost every time you roll. So a +3 doesn't really affect that. To me, that because it doesn't have any other powers, I don't know.
no, it's fine. It's
So if you would want a +3 weapon, but that's all it is, just a +3 weapon, sure, you can have one. That I will allow. It's not like a +3 and it does fire damage and it does, you know what I'm saying?
so does the Wand of the War Mage qualify or not?
You want a Wand of the War Mage? Is that what's happening?
That's what I was asking originally, but
Yes, you can get yeah, absolutely you can have a Wand of the War Mage of +3. I'll allow that.
Okay. I don't want to break the rules.
You're not. That I have no problems with allowing. Cool. All right. Are we all back?
I think so.
You got a
we don't
Narissa?
have- we don't have Feely.
No Feely, no Narissa. All
Yeah,
right.
he's been gone for a while, I think.
I thought I heard him.
I think he can hear us. Shh. Be quiet. He can hear us.
I'm always listening. No, I'm
Hey,
here.
Goose. What's up?
Oh, yeah, welcome back.
You just call me Goose?
No, Goose is on the chat.
He's on.
Yeah.
Oh,
the,
Goose, what up, man?
he's on the Twitch.
What up, Twitch?
Oh, no. I know I was muted. I was downstairs. Zoe smacked her face on the linoleum.
Oh, no. She all right?
Yeah, she just got a little bloody nose and she learned that she shouldn't be jumping on the couch.
Well, there you go. That'll teach you. Goose. Good to see you. You nailed our break. Yes, you did. That's so rad, buddy. Every time we go on break, Goose shows up. A goose is born. Narissa? I know she was having mouse problems. We can kind of get started, though. I guess. She should be back in a second here. What time is it? She's putting the kids to bed. I know that. Why don't you guys keep looking at your items, and if you have any questions while we're walking over to our emporium, we can talk about what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'll take the Cloak of Displacement.
The Cloak of Displacement?
What, did you displace it?
Crap, I may have. Just a sec. Ah, no, our guy has it. We've got a whole emporium where he knows where everything is. What?
I'll add it from the SRD.
Is it the Tower Emporium or?
I'm thinking I'm going to get the Rope of Entanglement. I like it. Sounds fun.
The Ropes of Entanglement.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Kind of cool.
Yes,
And it can
that
be-
is.
Also used as my rope trick rope.
Rope of Entanglement. Oh yes, that would go well with that spell you just picked up, Feely. How your head's not filled with rocks like most dwarves I've met. I like that. There, I put it in your foundry. We can add it to
Thank
your
you.
D&D Beyond anytime.
Does the Sword
I
of
think that
Omen
should.
require attunement?
All right, welcome back.
It
It's
should.
on it. It should? Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it does for sure. You're trying to attune to it. Attune to your ancestry. Narissa, are you back yet?
I am back.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry
And you
about
guys
that.
don't ever apologize when you had to put the kids to bed. It's quite all right. We were just kind of sitting around the table as they were asking questions and trying to figure out what kind of items that they wanted. But now that we're all here, we can actually go to our emporium and you can meet our guy. You walk into this huge, what looks like a bazaar. You have no idea how this place fits inside this tower. A gentleman spellcaster sitting behind a table. Welcome, my friends. My name is Loba.
That's Snoop, dude. Let's not get it twisted. I'm looking at him. That's Snoop Dogg.
I'm sorry, I know not of this Snoop you talk of. My name is Loba. But I am here right now, or you're here right now, to enter my emporium. Please come on in and
Word.
take the one item that you need.
Hey, nice to meet you, Loba.
The pleasure's
So-
all mine, White Robe.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you allow us to trade 2 items for an additional item? Or something like
What
that?
you're asking me is that you want to trade 2 items so you can get 2 items back.
Ye-
Because we're going to give you one already.
Well, basically, you give us one, I give you 2, and then you give another.
Well, my name is Loba. And if that deal don't work for me, what you want isn't going to be in your possession. So tell me what you're willing to trade, my friend.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
You see a bunch of pixies start flying around, grabbing items from one place to another. A satyr walks into the room with a big box full of potions and scrolls and sets them down on the floor and starts barking orders to all the other fey creatures. And they come running and grabbing bottles and flying all around the room. Another door opens. You see another huge long table with food set up. People sitting around eating. And Loba smokes behind his little desk.
I pull out. I have an inventorating blade. You guys want that?
An inventorating blade.
Yeah.
Now that is not a horrible item.
Yeah,
Are you
really.
sure you don't want to keep it yourself?
Okay.
I mean,
how
I don't
about
even know what
this?
the hell it does. Like,
No.
I think this thing needs to be attuned and it was used by evil. Which, I mean, I'm a dick, but I don't think I'm evil.
Yeah, certainly isn't for you. I will definitely take it off your hands. I'll give you
Alrighty.
1,500 gold for that, or steal, your choice.
I was kind of hoping to trade it for another weapon around here, but I don't know if that's
Yeah.
on the table.
I will allow... Let me take a look at that blade really quick.
Yeah, sure.
Love you, baby.
Question, DM.
Good night. You want to throw it in the chat for me?
Since you're allowing +3 of weapons and the Wand of the War Mage, what about shields?
It was not.
That would be
'Cause-
+2.
Okay.
No, wait. No, shield? Yeah. So shields and armor, I'm allowing +1 on armor and +2 on shields, because that takes up something in your arm.
What are you
So you
allowing
can-
+3 on again?
So,
Did I
like,
miss
if you
that?
wanted Wand of the War Mage or any weapon that's just strictly a +3, like the Wand of the War Mage, then I'll allow
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Or
How
like
about-
a sword +3.
With no extra effects.
Yeah, no extra effects.
What's half
How
cover?
about
Did you throw Inventorating Blade in the chat?
Oh,
Yes, you did. Okay, thank you. You did. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Because I can't find it in your items.
Yeah, it's in my character sheet, but
It's on your character sheet in
Yeah, it's in
D&D
weapons.
Beyond.
yeah, it's on my character sheet here in the D&D Beyond thing here.
Wait a minute. I'm not even looking at the right person, Gardock. It's my fault.
Sorry about that.
No, it's not you. It's me. I was looking all over Feely's page.
Yeah.
Okay,
You have no need
yeah.
for one of those.
No, not at all. Not at all. So you want to trade this for another item?
If that's an option on the table, otherwise, don't bother.
Yeah,
That's up to
it
you.
is. You can describe the item that you want, and I will tell you if it's comparable.
Alrighty. I kind of look at the list over. There is this.
Anybody else have any ideas of what they want? For I'm here to serve.
Yeah, I need a new wand. I want one like, and I point over at Raptor. I want one like he's got.
Oh, yeah. Let me see what that says on there. Oh, I know what that rune is right there. That's a 3. Okay. It is yours, my friend. Reaches into his greenish, blackish robe and pulls out this gnarly looking wand and hands it to you.
Oh, this thing's rad.
The cool
I've been-
thing
I've been
about
so
this
jealous
wand,
of you, dude. Like, forever.
cool thing about that
Yeah,
wand is before
we
you
don't need
leave,
to
you
be
get to
jealous.
make its shape your own.
Wait, you can? I didn't know that.
My wands are awesome.
I can make
the
what my own?
best.
You got those
You can
fancy
make it
sticks.
look the way you want, so you get to describe the way this wand looks as it kind of shimmers and moves almost like clay and putty in your hands. Once you set it to a style that you like, it clicks in.
Yes. It turns into it's thin, black, and kind of jagged along some of the edges, but doesn't look like natural wood. It looks almost I don't know.
Like a Harry Potter wand, kind
No,
of. Like
No, exactly not a Harry Potter wand. It looks more like
No, I mean like the color of a Harry Potter wand. Like an evil Harry Potter wand, if that makes sense.
yeah, it doesn't look like wood. It almost looks like
Obsidian.
Onyx?
like obsidian, like onyx. You know, like it almost like it's made out of stone. It's almost shiny black.
Dragon glass.
Dragon glass. Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
Dragon bone. Dragon decent. No.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy your pick. That is yours.
Ah, nice. Thank you.
So, if I were to give you this drow poison short sword and this +1 shield, could I get the first? Could you give me the first item and could I trade these two for another?
Yes, we're going to allow the trade. But again, you have to pick the item and I will judge if it's worth the trade or not. Just like I said to your friend right here.
Is
Blows
it,
a big smoke cloud over at Gardock.
are both of these
Yeah.
worth a +2 shield?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
We can
The
just
drow blades are hard to find it on this planet.
And for the free item, do you have sunblades?
Do I have a sunblade? Well, of course I do.
Wait.
There's a big bucket over to the left. Just grab one.
Hey, Chad, get the bucket.
There's a
Where's the
Slams
bucket?
it on there. You hear a bunch of sunblade hilts clinking. It's like, I thought this was a mythical weapon of
Where's
yours.
the
Yeah,
bucket?
what you
Back
talking
it
about?
over
over
here.
Oh,
You see the
that's to right.
satire come out of the door. His left.
Oh,
See how
yeah.
his face
Yeah, like
is?
you watch Star Wars and you watch the first
I'd
Star
just
Wars and
go
you're
in
like,
there.
this was your father's
Yeah.
lightsaber. And then like in the prequel trilogy, this
Don't
like
mind the
popping on
satire.
vending
It'll only
machines.
touch you for a little bit.
All right.
You
I
find
pick,
a sun. Go ahead. Explain it.
I try and find one that has like a good grip, like, you know what I mean? Just feels right in my hand.
What does it look like after you pull it out? You find one that feels perfect. Hang it a little to the
It's-
left.
Hold on. Let me.
Feel
It looks like it has like this weird little gem right in the center that like pulses yellow, like this radiant yellow, and
Like on the center of the blade.
yeah, like on the center of the handle.
Okay.
The I don't know what you would call it.
The hilt.
Yeah, the hilt. Sorry, yeah, that, and then it, because how the sunblade works is it can retract and sheath, so it's like a lightsaber, basically.
Put it in the chat. Let's read about it.
Um,
All right. Is anybody else ready, or would anybody like a snack while they peruse my wares?
Yeah,
He pulls
sure.
out this little basket full of chocolate-covered cherries.
Alrighty.
Word.
Well, I heard around in my travels that some guy recommended a where's it? Swear his life on a Starshot crossbow. Do you have one of those? Would that be sufficient for a trade?
is that?
Oh wait, you want to trade that for the enervating blade? And say, what was that you wanted again? A star shot?
Yeah.
A star shot.
Too much?
For the enervating.
I could take that as a free and then ask for a ring of ram. Is that any good for an enervating blade trade?
Let
to
me
you.
see here.
Well, remember, you get one item from the list.
Yeah.
He does get one item from the list for free, and then he's trying to trade that enervating blade.
I don't really have a use for it.
You know what? I will take that trade. That ring of ram and enervating blade, they'll cross well. I know lots of evil in this trade. I know people who would love that blade.
I kind of hold back and be like,
I did not mean to rhyme, I promise.
yeah, I kind of hold the blade back and be like, what are they going to do with it?
Well, they're going to, kill people with it because it's a sword.
That's what you do with swords.
Yeah, but there's a
Not
difference
this one.
between what
This
we
isn't a
do.
wall hanger.
There's a difference between what we do and, what someone who would use this would do.
Well, I promise you this right now. That sword won't be going to anybody in that dragon army.
Kind of think about it just a bit too long and just feel like, all right, it's good enough for me.
Of course it is.
Well, then what's the item you're taking for free?
I don't know. Can I check the Starshot crossbow before I...
Yeah, the
Roll that
Starshot
over,
crossbow is yours.
Alrighty. How many shots is that before I need to reload? Just one or two?
Well,
Crossbow, so like one maybe, right? Follow me.
it is one. I'm
Yeah.
almost positive. Just a sec, I'm going to put it
You get
in.
3 charges of the abilities, I guess, per day.
Yeah, is what it
Yeah.
looks like. So are you doing which one? The Starshot crossbow, the light crossbow, the heavy crossbow, the hand crossbow? Which one do you want?
That's a good point. I didn't think about this. Oh no.
Well, actually, can you? Yeah, you can use martial weapons, I'm sure.
Oh, there's a
Can
5e
you use,
tools is something called a
heavy-
Starshot light repeating crossbow. Hold on.
Use
But I
a
think that's
heavy
just
weapon.
homebrew.
A hand crossbow, it does less damage, but you can use it in your offhand.
Yeah, that's what's nice about that.
Yeah, bonus action shot.
The light crossbow is a D8, where the hand is D6. Heavy is a D10.
Yeah, but that's two-handed, right?
I think so.
The both light and heavy are two-handed.
Mm.
The hand
Yeah.
crossbow is the only one that isn't.
I'll just put the light crossbow if I can find something official. So I'm finding like
So you said
homebrew
light.
websites.
Nope, I got it. So Starshot light crossbow. That's what you
Yeah.
want?
Yeah,
All
where did
right.
you find that? Wiki.5e 5e tools, or is that in the player's handbook?
It's on
I'm
your
just-
character sheet in Foundry.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just on Google right now, just trying to find this information.
Oh no, it's all right. But I do have a list for you to look at if you'd like, and I'll put that in the chat. Here we go.
Yeah, the list of
So if you go to this website right here, that's the list, and it gives you a description of everything on it.
okay, were you on that
I'll
one,
put it
Myers,
in
or D&D?
Foundry.
Oh, Foundry. Okay.
But I put it in chat, and you already have it in your items in Foundry. All right. I believe that's 3 down.
Wait, so did I trade the sword with him too?
Yes.
And I got the Ring of Ram for that?
Oh,
Or
I'll
would
get
it-
that. I'll put that in there in a minute.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make
No,
sure.
no,
that-
don't apologize. I want to make sure I'm right too.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Who's next, my friends? Who's next?
It's not even on this page. Oh, whatever. Forget it. It's got the description, so that'll work. All right, so you mind
It's
if I
in
kind
your
of?
items, and it is too
Oh, yeah.
on that page. It is right underneath the Ring of Spell Storing, Ring of the Ram. It's right
Mhm.
there. But it's
Ring
also
Ramrod.
it's also in chat on Foundry if you want to take a look,
Yeah.
and in your items. All right.
Anyway. Oh,
And
Kinda-
you, little dwarf, is there something I can get you?
He called you
The
little
red
dwarf.
robe. The new red robe to the ranks.
See that you muted?
Oh, me?
I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh,
he called you little.
Yeah, but well, I was confused because like I already got the rope, but I mean I would love to if I can buy this elven chain up my AC. Wouldn't suck.
You want some elven chain? That
Yeah,
does not
if it-
come
if it-
cheap, my friend.
Oh yeah, can
Well,
we buy stuff?
Well, this is where it might be an issue because I only have like 5 gold
Ooh.
We probably
And-
got some money in the old
and
coffer.
210 silver.
Do you guys take gold or just steel?
We take gold here.
All right.
Wait, did you just say ye old coffin? Oh right, I
Coffers.
forgot about
I said
that.
I said coffers. Coffers.
Oh,
yeah,
don't we
like,
have a coffin full of gold though?
I mean technically, but I was being figurative, like like we have a treasury or something. I don't know. But we probably have some gold somewhere for Feely if he needs something.
I mean, I have some.
What?
I can spare some gold for him.
I mean, Lionel's been keeping most of the gold, right? One of us.
Yeah,
has.
we got plenty.
Yeah,
I
like
have.
so
How
if
much
you-
gold do you need, Feely?
yeah, we all.
This is good question. I ask Loba.
That is a good question. I'm gonna have to
Well,
go
what's
through my
cheaper,
charts to
the rope or
find.
the chain?
What?
The elven chain
Yeah,
is
there
definitely
you go.
more expensive than the rope.
Okay, then
would
I'll
say
take the
that.
chain and buy the rope. How about that?
Mm,
If I'm
I
getting
like it.
one for free.
that's right. Where is my list? I have a list somewhere in here that gives me the prices of everything.
Ooh.
Oh gosh,
The
dang,
chain
it's
of
so hard
what?
to find this shit.
Elven. It's called Elven Chain.
Now I have a max AC of 25.
Nice.
I see it has a Elven Chain worth 7,500 GPV.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Elven Chainmail and
Elven
Dragons.
Chainmail, I see. All right. I believe I'm right on my prices.
This price
I will
range
let you
501 to
have-
5,000.
I will let you have that rope for 2,700 gold. That's half the price of what I would charge for the Elven chain.
All right, here you go.
Nice.
My thanks to you. The one that
And
holds
I-
the gold.
If you want something for magic item prices, I put something in the chat.
So I picked up I guess a deck of cards, and I just posted a link to it. It's the deck of oracles, but in character I pick it up. I'm like, oh, what's this? What's this deck? This looks kind of cool. How much is this thing? What does it do?
Oh. Just be careful with that.
How much is it?
I don't know if even that's for sale for you.
Can I get it for free and then I'll buy the wand instead?
Joey, you're trying to get a deck of many things.
No, it's called the deck of oracles. If I don't know that,
know,
I
but it's just funny to
identify.
be like, but it is funny to be like, that's what you're trying to get right now. Oh
It's on
yeah,
the-
sure, take it.
It's on the
Got it.
list. I
on
mean,
the
it's in the
list.
store.
It's on the list.
It is. I've seen it.
It's on the list. I can't deny it. Even with this, he pulls up this dusty old bag. Nobody ever wants to buy the bag of beans. I don't know why. Puts it back
Whoa.
down.
Oh, wait, what kind of beans are they?
Fire ruby.
They're magic beans.
Oh, damn. I like magic.
That's all I can say.
But so how much for the deck of oracles?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. It's so funny because they're actually giving me deck of oracles in real life and telling me they're $50. I'm like, no, I need it in gold.
50 gold. Done.
Oh no. Okay, just a second.
I don't know. In the meantime,
Discard the D20 roll. Okay, wait.
No.
So once in the next 8 hours, immediately after a creature within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you can use your reaction to discard that D20 roll, and they must re-roll it. You can cast divination from them. Okay. You know, this is a little tricky because the deck almost predicts the future, but also
Yeah.
can be quite worthless.
Uh,
So, 3,000 gold.
3,000 gold? That's a fucking steal. We got that much, right?
Yeah.
What was
How much is
that?
it worth?
Oh, that's
Is somebody
funny.
okay? What's happening here?
3,000. You're just like, no way, 3,000 gold.
So, how much is it worth?
3,000 gold.
You could have gotten away with just being like,
You
that
told
was,
me-
like, worth a
No,
firm
hold on.
handshake.
Shouldn't have laughed
No,
like
No,
an
you
idiot.
know that, right?
Out of
Well, you
character.
can get it for free.
Out of character, I would have said that to any number. So it would have just 1,000,000 gold. That's great. I have that much right here.
Right? It doesn't show a price on it anywhere, and your magic lists,
Yeah,
you didn't
no.
put it anywhere.
Well, that's because it's a newer magic item. It's not on it yet.
Well, great.
So can I buy it?
Yeah. I already said the price.
All
Good
right.
luck.
All right. Well, here's our. You pulled out 3,000 gold from your bag of bagging.
Yep.
Here you go. Here's 3,000 gold.
Perfect.
Sometimes I forget how
Thank
rich we
you.
are.
I mean,
A grip of cash. You sold that page for, or half the book or whatever, to Strahd, and got all that money.
I thought it was the pen.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
was the pen that you sold.
We sold the pen and got like what, 20,000 gold?
Or like 40,000?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, no, it was 40,000.
So
was gonna
we got over 90.
It's in your items, my friend.
All right.
I don't have my elven chain yet.
I am working on that. Elven chain coming right up, sir. I am sorry. What? I just don't
Anybody
understand
wanna-
why the Lord would even feel comfortable in this elven chain. But that's all you, my
I'm
friend.
comfortable with more armor class. Is really the gist of it.
Ah, right on. So the itch doesn't bother.
Anybody want to RP what they picked up, like interactions or something?
So I'm just kind of looking at my deck of oracles, and it takes time to attune to it. Then I can't. It doesn't. So at this time, it doesn't really do anything. It just looks like a deck of regular, I guess, cards. But I'm sitting here attuning to it for the next hour. I'm like trying to learn about it.
Okay. I'm just
Isn't
staying
it
on the
a long
crossbow.
Put on
rest?
my cloak, trying to attune to it.
Attunement, I believe, is a short rest.
No, it's a long rest.
Oh,
You
I've
sleep
always
on the deck and it becomes magic. Okay.
played it as a short rest. So.
I
Well,
think
that's
it depends
ultimately
on
up to
your
the
character. I can do it
DM.
on a short rest.
Now I see a wonderful little cat man and the devil herself standing in front of me. Can I get either of you anything?
I'll take that cloak of displacement over there.
The cloak. Yes. Simba! You see the satire come running up. Why don't you go grab our customer here that cloak and offer him a chocolate-covered cherry?
Yes.
Pretty sure that would kill him in multiple ways.
He bows and starts hopping along. He grabs your robe and brings it to you.
Ooh.
Robe
Sorry, I'm
of
just
displacement.
working on
I already have it. in my
painting this
inventory.
thing on Hero Forge.
Okay.
I throw it on.
Perfect.
Start
Painting this ridiculous crossbow.
Start wearing it. Like, ooh, shiny.
You start wearing it. Look at me go. All of a sudden, you
That's
see this
cool.
mirror appear in front of you. Cats always like the way they look. Lobot takes a big rip off of this beautiful spliff. Crackles. And my dear,
Guess that just leaves me. Can I see
I
your
believe it
rings?
does.
please?
Why, yes, of course you can. Were you able to look at a list? Let's see. here.
Yes, I have it narrowed down to 2 things. I'm just.
Oh,
trying-
really?
I do. Either gonna get the ring of X-ray vision.
Now that is one powerful item, my dear. What would you be using that for? You can use the robe without that, I promise.
I'll hold you to that. I'm also looking at that iron flask you got over there.
The iron flask. Now that is a wonderful item.
Isn't that a legendary item?
Yeah, where do you see the iron flask?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
under-
It was on there. I thought I saw it.
I see.
There are wondrous
Yes.
items on here for sure.
No, I see iron bands of Billaroo.
Yeah, I see iron stone, iron bands of Bolaro, but I have maybe it's
Yeah,
a flask
which-
of iron.
Actually, those bands of Bolaro seem pretty dope.
Oh, I'll just take the ring then.
Are you sure? Where is?
Yeah, no, I can't find iron flask on
It
it.
is a wondrous item then.
Yeah,
There are
I
some
probably-
wondrous items on this list.
Oh, there's
Quite a
like
few,
a
actually.
shit ton of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, well,
But
no,
it's
it's
not
a
on this list.
legendary wondrous item.
Oh, I'll just take the
It's
ring then.
different.
Which ring is that, my dear? And he holds a whole box full of rings in front of you.
So I run my hands down the row of rings and I pick up one and it looks like a blue sapphire, but upon closer inspection, it's an eyeball because it's the ring of X-ray vision.
Nice.
Dum dum dum.
I like that, and I think it is going to fit perfectly right there. He grabs it from your hands and tries to set it down on whichever finger you choose.
It's going on the middle finger, of course.
Sweet. You flip him off as he puts it on. I love it. Keep up that attitude, my dear.
Well, this deck is kind of weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's like some really interesting illustrations on here. It's like they're moving.
It's crazy
almost-
how those artists can draw.
No, it's almost
All
like
right, you
they're
have it in your
alive.
items, Narissa. At least
Thank
on
you, sir.
Foundry. You're welcome.
Huh.
Now, is there anything else I can help you out with?
I'm good. I'm just gonna check out these crazy cards.
You keep looking at those. It's going to take a minute for you to adjust to them.
Yeah, 60 of them, I believe.
Can you count to 60 times and then you'll be done?
That was
No.
Wait, that's numbers.
Right?
That's 5
Don't-
minutes.
don't-
Any of the
talk
rest
to
of
him
you,
about
have you
numbers.
any questions about what you have purchased or taken from me?
No, not entirely.
Hmm.
Do we need like a receipt if we need to do an exchange, or like how does that work?
Yeah, it
I
sounds
think I
smart.
remember what you're going to have.
Oh, you're gonna remember us?
Well, we have everything written down. You see my happy pixies flying around, and you see this vindictive sprite that's sitting in a book behind him, writing everything down in this book furiously.
You hold the receipt for us? Hey, that's how all places should be. Hey, that's a good idea, dude.
We are
So,
all but
Costco.
honest here, my friend.
All right, well, for you guys, oh, hey, while we're here, hey, by the way, do you sell healing potions? Yeah, healing potions. We might need to get some of those so we don't die.
Roll an intelligence check for me, please.
Oh, I'm not
Mavis
good at
says.
those. Thinking real hard. Think. Go thoughts.
Think in the law. Think in the law.
What? Why didn't
I
you?
rolled an
Nice.
18.
Here comes my thoughts. That's 14.
Big thoughts, big thoughts.
Big thoughts.
Your boat has been fitted before you had even left.
Oh, I think
And
your
we know
mic's
that
messed
you
up.
had.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sounded
Hello?
underwater for a
You can hear me
second.
now? Oh.
Yeah, sound like you were
okay.
talking through a pillow for a second.
Woo! Is it
No
that
pillow.
time again where everything just cuts out on me?
Oh, no, you sound good now.
Okay, cool. No, you guys don't have to worry about that. When we fixed your boat, we noticed that you were stocked well beyond
Oh yeah.
greater healing, all of that.
Oh, they're on the
Cases
boat?
of it.
Oh, snap. Well, you guys are really the nicest people we've met in months.
They were on the boat before you got here. We just made sure your boat flew again.
I'm just saying, like, in general, you all are good people.
Yeah, you weren't saying that a couple hours ago while you were going through that strange test. You're creepy.
Well, I mean, it's not like you did it, right? Or did you give me that crazy ass dream? That was
Oh,
a
my
trip,
test
bro.
was way worse.
Oh, your test was worse? Tell me.
Well, I am one of the black robes, so you can only imagine what choice I made in mine.
Do what has to be done.
So in his scenario, you would have taken the space dust.
I mean, I just didn't want to take it because it was just kind of like a weird vibe. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like a nightmare. I don't know. It's hard to explain it. You guys had to be there.
Somebody's nightmare is somebody's dream, you know?
It was like Bizarro World.
I wonder.
I had these weird little violent crack babies.
Yeah, they were a little intense. But I think you're a little intense too, and that's where that came from.
I guess so. Maybe that's a critique on myself.
Like
Maybe
the
I
little
should.
bunnies from Kung Fu Panda 4.
I think that means I just need to try to be a little bit more zen.
Or just take more space dust, brother.
I gave that thing to Peglin. I wonder what she's doing with it. She needed to chill out. She was pretty upset by that whole scenario.
Well, she is one of the other cloth. So yeah, something as magical and really as kind of disturbing as that. I could see how that sent her into a spiral.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she has a thing for me. I guess she's just not really like ready to admit it to herself. I don't know.
Don't we all, Yellow Eyes?
I don't know if her religion.
Where's my hand saying I don't?
I don't know if her religion allows
Oh,
her
gosh.
to I don't know what you would call it, but be in relationships. So I don't really know how the religions go on this planet.
I'm
so,
pretty sure she ain't a nun, if that's what you're saying.
No, I don't think she's a nun. She's more like a battle nun, if anything.
Yeah,
Just
she's a
inspecting the
warrior
crossbow.
first, a cleric second.
Yeah.
I as I'm inspecting the crossbow, I think, Kyler, do you think that maybe she's just not into you?
No, I mean, like, I think that's why she was so flustered, is because she is super into me. That's the weird part.
Well, as long as you don't ever give up hope.
I'm just pointing out the facts as I see them. If she didn't like me, she wouldn't even have cared.
Yeah, you would think that, huh?
Yeah.
What do I know? I just own a shop. He sits back down.
It's cool. I've been around long enough to know how it is. I don't want to break her heart.
Well, Heartbreaker, maybe give her one of those cards. Find out a little more.
I'm still trying to figure out what they do. Ooh, this one's shiny.
It's Pulverine.
Oh, hey, look, something shiny.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Is that a red dot on the
Well,
floor?
if there's anything else you need in here, or if you're even hungry, we've got that table over there, or you can even go back to your, the cafetorium where I believe Peglin is sitting, drowning away in her sorrows.
Is she fucking around with that space us? I hope I didn't get her twisted. Now let's go rescue that. Let's go rescue that dragon later, or dragon rider lady.
Oh, Tanilla. That would be very nice of you to do.
We need
Do
to
you
rest
know her?
this. What time of day is this?
Oh, you're right. We have had a long day. That's probably a good idea.
Tanilla Viriath happens to be my sister,
Whoa.
Loba says.
What a twist.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
I was surprised to find out that's your sister. Can you imagine if we were just like, yeah, fuck that dragon rider lady? Like, that would have been pretty embarrassing.
Probably wouldn't have told you she was my sister if you said that.
Right?
Well,
but
if
no,
you need
yeah, that's,
accommodations, we have them here.
no, we're gonna go rescue her. That's that's why we're here.
Absolutely.
You know, it's gonna be the white robes and the red robes and the black robes, and he, motions over to Loba, and they all working together against these the dragon army, right?
We're just trying to keep the peace. Keep Kryn the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, maintain balance, right?
Absolutely. In my 500 years on this earth, it needs that change.
Whoa, you're on Earth? I thought you were on like Kryn or something.
The earth. This.
On dirt.
The
Earth
dirt.
means dirt.
Oh, the dirt. Oh, the dirt. Okay.
We are planet dirt.
Planet Dirt.
The Earth.
Y'all are silly. And I like it.
All right.
We have accommodations throughout this whole place. Find yourself a room. We have baths in the northeast and bedrooms throughout the north. Some smaller rooms and bedding to the southeast. Places to eat, drink, and be merry.
All right.
Enjoy my emporium for free today.
I'm gonna go to bed. I think it's been a long, day, week.
A long few days.
It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Been through a lot.
We have. So I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna go to bed.
And so I walk off, but before I go straight to my room, I walk by Peglin and I tell her, I just let her know, all right, I'm going to bed, good night, and I just go upstairs.
So you walk back into the cafetorium and you see her sitting there. She's got 3 bottles of wine in front of her. And she's passed out on the table, drooling into her beautiful silver plate.
Very
You
nice.
just walk up to her drunken face. I'm going to bed. See ya. Blink,
So
blink once if you understand me. Blink twice if you don't.
Roll a
So
perception check.
okay, I was gonna do something else, but I'll do that too.
You can do both.
Yes, I'll do
But
that
first, a perception check.
Here comes a perception check. That's an 8.
All right, perfect.
And let's see. Then I'm gonna cast, if I can find it. Fireball. No. Where the hell is it? Why can't I find? It's like literally not. Oh, here it is. Boom. I cast Lesser Restoration on her.
Sweet.
So I just place my hand on her shoulder, and I I speak the words, I speak the magic words, the Lesser Restoration, and then some light, so a little bit of light emits from my hand on her shoulder, and then when it's done, I just take my hand off, and I say goodnight, and I walk upstairs.
She doesn't seem to wake up, but you see that her flushed face goes back to the normal pale complexion that she has. She
Alright.
seems at ease, not flustered anymore.
Good, very good. I go upstairs and go to sleep.
Right on. All right, that will be our second break then.
Okie dokie.
And we're not necessarily gone from here quite yet, but we're going to take a long rest. And, yeah. Dude,
Oh,
good job on the
yeah.
RP today, guys. That's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, good
Mm.
job.
I'm very excited about my new armor class.
Yeah.
Go with
Excited about my
my
new
sweet
armor class
growth.
as well.
I can't wait to describe my Starshot crossbow in
Heck
such
yeah, dude.
detail. Like,
Yeah, we
it's
will.
just- I'm just imagining this gaudy, like Lisa Frank looking thing, where it's
Sweet, dude.
Attack rolls against
Yeah,
me
what-
have disadvantage.
all of them.
wait, what?
That's dope.
If I get hit, then that doesn't apply until my next turn starts. So like other creatures
So
can
we got
hit
to
me at
stab you in the
normal,
kidney and then like,
but then back on my turn it's disadvantage again. That's pretty fucking dope.
nice. So you get stabbed in the kidney and be like 5 minutes later you feel it.
It's been 10 seconds. Alright, so I'm going to consult the cards for 10 minutes for an omen of the coming day. Roll a d20 and record the number
Essentially,
rolled.
it's minor
Oh.
illusion.
Once the next
It's
8
kind
hours.
of a minor illusion. Yours is so if you take damage, your illusion spell disappears until the next turn, and then it
Right.
pops back up again.
Yeah,
Okay.
so every hit
Cool.
after that until my next turn is normal, and then it's
Yeah.
disadvantage again. And I'm sure we're gonna forget that a ton.
Oh yeah, it's the perfect item to have.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Kyler. You were saying stuff.
I was just reading the deck of oracles.
Awesome.
So
I've read it 3 times. I still don't know what the fuck it means.
so so I get to make a roll at the beginning of the day. Should I just do that publicly?
Yeah, of course. Anytime you do that roll or take a look at it, you'll do that.
All right.
you
Oh
wake
fuck!
Well,
That one.
reading the description. Yeah, I was about to say, reading the description, it sounds like you want to roll a shit roll, so then you could like use that as somebody else's roll later on.
Here's the
No?
thing. I can do it for either way. Like I can give it to a
I'll be
friendly
right
or not friendly.
Wait,
Right? So if someone else misses, I could be like, nope, you get a 20 instead.
Yeah. Which is pretty dope.
Yeah, I could just give anyone an automatic net 20.
Well, don't waste it on me because I still have lucky. So I have 3 like lucky re-rolls a day anyway.
And you
That's
also
true.
get to do divination.
That's true.
What's divination do? I didn't hover over it to see.
Spells reveal information, whether in the form of secrets long forgotten, glimpses of the future, the locations of hidden things, the truth behind illusions, or visions of distant people or places.
Hmm. Ooh.
So kind of a fortune-telling spell.
Yeah, it's a level 4. It's a level 4 spell.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah. Your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or a god's servants. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. That's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah. It's kind of fun and
I like the caveat. It's
creativeness
like,
for the DM too.
yeah, the spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. So, so like just the fact that you know the future could change it automatically, right? Like, like knowing it kind of makes it so it doesn't happen in a way.
Or knowing
You know,
it, you try and avoid it and end up making it happen. So
right? Either way, right? Like knowing about it is why it happens versus accidentally finding out and then inadvertently causing it to not happen, right?
yeah,
Both are optional, or both are possible. I just think that's awesome.
I like having disadvantage all the time on
And
attack hits.
it's the DM's discretion too, so he could just be like, you just fuck with us, and it's funny.
This would apply to spell attacks too, huh?
Which one?
Oh, good displacement above yours.
Let me go back. I was on a different tab. Let's see. Yeah, it says attack rolls. It doesn't say melee attack rolls. Yep. Attack rolls include spell attacks.
Oh yeah. Permanent disadvantage
Mm.
unless they hit.
If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn.
Which isn't bad.
No, it's not bad. But it's kind of cool. It's like it makes you kind of like almost shimmer in place, or like kind of
right?
blur, like you're blurring a little bit.
Yeah, like constant
Like
minor illusion or something, or
yeah, you're slightly displaced. You're kind of like you're vibrating out of focus.
I figured that was
while you
better than
stand
more
there.
just straight AC.
Yeah, they're both fun. It's cool. It's definitely a cool RP thing.
Yeah.
To just be like, oh yeah, he sees me, but I'm kind of like in and out of view.
I no more have boots of levitation though. Oh darn.
Yeah.
Didn't come in all that handy anyways. I mean I used it here and there, but just
Yeah,
because.
permanent disadvantage. That's
right?
that's what do you call it? That's like a free why can't I think of what it's called right now?
Inspiration?
No. Where dodge. It's like
Yeah.
getting a dodge every action or every turn.
Yep.
Basically, like because if you fail a dodge, like then you're no longer dodge. It's kind of similar in that way.
Yeah.
I gotta remember to use Tide to Chaos more often.
Oh yeah, that makes a reroll, right?
Well, no, so
What does Tides of Chaos do again?
hang on, I'm gonna
Been a while since I've seen that one.
throw it out there without using it.
Oh, gain advantage on one attack. Nice.
Well, I gain advantage, but then so the DM rolls on a chart. I think it's like 100, 1 through 100, and it's like random shit will happen.
Wild magic.
Yeah,
But that by that happening, then I regain the use of this, so I then get the advantage again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wild
I think
magic
that's what
can
we
be
decided last time.
wild.
It's like
Yeah,
50
no,
it's like 50-50 good and bad, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
yeah, no, because the last time I did it, I gained inspiration. Like I was like, oh, that's cool, fucking hell yeah.
Like
Like, and it's not
in
always going to be
Baldur's Gate
good, but that was
when it procs, like it'll do enlarge and shrink randomly, in an area,
Mhm.
and then it
Mhm.
shrinks you and enlarges everybody. You're like, well, shit.
yeah, right. Somebody's going to step on me. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
No, but I want to use it more because I want the weird randomness to happen,
Just
make it more fun and interesting.
a suggestion is to just take like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 steps away from us, or
Yeah.
like 30 feet away.
Usually
Because,
No way,
like,
I'm gonna
happen
go.
right
I'm gonna.
around you.
If you, well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna go hug you.
especially if you
I'm
roll
gonna
a
go hug you
7.
and do it.
If you roll a 7, it just rolls a fireball right where you're standing.
Hmm.
I think it's a 7, maybe it's an 8, or maybe it's 7 and 8. I forget. But yeah.
Well, John. So John said he uses a different guide than the one that I saw,
Oh, does he?
or the different
The
chart.
Wild
that 100.
Magic Surge is a different chart than the extended Wild Magic table.
Yeah.
So
There's one that's
Wild Magic Surge is,
there's one that's tied to the class.
yeah.
That's
I'm
the
trying to-
default one, right?
I'm looking for the default one, right? Well, Wild Magic Surge table is different than the Wild Magic. The extended. Oh, maybe it isn't.
Extended is just extended, right?
Just a sec here.
Well, we were looking at divination, and we are talking about how cool it was.
Do you guys know
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
this one, Wild Magic, sir.
I use the frames from Sky Island and Gem of Reborn.
So there is no Wild Magic Surge table. It's just a Wild Magic table, I guess, right?
It says if you roll a 1 on the Wild Magic Surge table. So
Yeah, that's what I've been looking for. I don't. Every time I type in Wild Magic Surge table in D&D Beyond, nothing. I get nothing.
Just go to sorcerer.
Just look at Wild Magic. It's
I'll
there's a
be right
table
back.
right below it.
here, I found one.
Here, go here. And
I got it.
I-
Wild Magic.
7 and 8,
I put
cast
it-
Fireball on yourself.
Yep.
Damage caused by
Alright.
this feature cannot reduce a creature to 0 hit point. Yeah, that's a. Wait, that's half of
Okay,
it.
so
Where's
the
the
one
other
I
half?
have, yeah, the one I have is just a little more extended than that. They have basically every one has a different something.
Yeah.
But the
Well, and
here's
this
like
one
7
that
and
I'm
8, 9 and 10, 11, 12. So these are 2. So there's 50 of
You
them.
can probably go into the table section and make a rollable table of this stuff. Like import it in. I
Mhm.
I would hope
Here's
at
one.
least.
Yeah, here's one, and it's got a different one for all 100.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, the D&D on page it has it for all. Each one has 2. You roll a 99 or 100, you regain all expended sorcery points. That's kind of dope.
Yeah, but the chances
but-
of that happening are really low.
Sure.
1 in 100.
Yeah.
Actually, 1 in 50.
Yeah.
Because it's 99 or
Okay.
100. Right?
All right,
So you got a
everybody is
2%
back.
chance?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
I don't see Kyler.
Kyler is not back yet,
No,
unless he's with me. Oh,
I've
he's
been muted, and I've said so much. It's funny.
every
Typical.
time.
I was like agreeing with all you guys about. I thought I was there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Why isn't
Narissa,
anybody
you- yeah.
acknowledging me?
I was about to say, I hear you now. All right.
Well, it's funny because a lot of the stuff was like fitting in with everything, so I didn't notice for like a minute.
Nice.
'Cause we were
Hey,
all
Goose,
talking
if you're
about
still in the chat, freaking my
Sure.
parents say hi.
we're all talking about the wild magic surge, and I was talking about how 7 and 8 were both the fireball on yourself.
It's pretty cool. The extended one is only 7.
Oh,
Yeah, they got 100 things on there instead of
If
just
you're all
50. So that's
69,
kind of cool.
everybody in 30 feet of you becomes invisible.
Nice.
Interesting.
So you guys are all standing there.
Yeah, with
Gardock,
Sleep standing up now.
you
we took-
grab. You wake up in
We
the
took
morning.
a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody gets a
Yeah.
long rest.
We're meeting.
I-
Gardock,
patrons
you
of
wake up in the
shop.
morning. You fell asleep with your crossbow in your arms, and you look at it and describe it lovingly.
All right, it is this gaudy Lisa Frank looking thing, like if you ever seen like one of the Kirby games where it's like just this bright, vibrant, like this thing belongs in space or whatever. Just a real contrast from, I guess, maybe the more edgy kind of gothic vibe you'll get from the Venerating Blade.
It's the opposite of that.
Yeah, if I were to just like describe it, just like
It looks like
anyone
you're picking
know
up
what
out
I'm
of a
talking about? Like
circus.
that kind of, I guess maybe
No.
like Kirby or like
I know
Kirby
what
is like
you're-
a
I know
marshmallow,
what you're
right?
talking about.
Yeah, the bubble guy.
yeah, maybe
Like
Space
swallows
Marshmallow or
I know
something.
what-
Just like
I know what you mean.
bright neon gobbledygook. Like this thing should be in a cartoon show meant to sell like Cabbage Patch dolls to girls or something. It belongs in a show like that rather than like whatever the hell it's doing with my character and my person. I'm just like treating it like just like an actual crossbow, just like checking the sights, feeling the weight, pulling the string back. It wants to be like, oh, you know what this thing is? I don't know. No one wants to ask? Okay. Then again, we're in a room, so.
Huh.
Yeah. Damn, I had this whole thing planned.
Check the chat.
Yes. He just gave me a plastic yellow crossbow toy, and he's just like, yep, you know what? This is the Star Shot crossbow. You just have to believe in it hard enough, and it'll it'll work out for you. No, I swear. Come on, try it.
So the first thing I do in the morning, John,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast divination from my deck of oracles.
You're gonna wake yourself up.
Divinely.
Waking up, divination in your cup.
That's right. I'm gonna wake up and look at my cards. And
You don't even need to
cast
do that. You don't even need
divination.
to do that. Just give yourself a paper cut. Wake yourself up that way.
All right.
And so what I'm gonna do, right? Because let's see, divination puts you in contact with God. He asks a single question. So I basically what I want to ask is, what do we need, or what will we require to successfully accomplish this mission to rescue Tanera Vilath?
Tanilla Viriath.
Yeah, that's I wrote it down wrong.
Your vision fades. The room around you turns black. Roll a constitution check.
Here it comes. Constitution check. 18.
Your body feels like it's still in bed as you, like your mind and your soul float straight through the walls of the tower. And you go flying through the forests. All of a sudden, you just start careening through towards this building. A little sign had fallen. It's on the ground. And as you fly, you're not slowing down at all. You just keep flying right into that building. And as you're about to hit the door, boom! You land right back in your body.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs and tell everybody about the vision I just had, and I tried to explain to them exactly the direction in which that I traveled,
Okay.
to the best of my recollection at the time. Like immediately, so like it's fresh in my head.
Yeah. Who you talking to about it?
I run downstairs, and whoever's down there, I assume everybody.
Yeah, you see everybody sitting around eating. We'll put you back in the cafetorium.
Yeah. The first thing just happened while I was still in my room, but this is the
What's
first thing I
Yes.
did.
Peglin's reaction
It's
to
the
seeing
fir-
Kyler come back down the stairs?
Okay.
Or does she react? Does she even notice? Does she even care?
She's sitting there in the same chair. It doesn't look like she's moved at all, save that she's awake.
Yeah, I pretend like I don't notice her. So yeah, I come in there. I tell them everybody about the vision that I got from the cards and the directions.
Unfortunately, Viren says, the directions are a little weird in this forest as it shifts and moves throughout the continents.
Okay. I mean,
But I think I know the place that you speak of,
you do. Okay, yeah,
Viren says.
that's good to know.
And we can definitely help you get to that. You said the sign had fallen.
Yeah, that's right. I did say that.
Because you explained it to everybody right as you got out of bed, right?
Yeah, exactly, word for word.
I'm making you roll an intelligence check.
I
No, you're fine.
No,
You're
no,
fine.
no,
I'm
no.
joking.
I'm so dumb.
Right? I can't remember my own name. Please, I have it tattooed right here.
Kyler Moondribla? That's a smudge.
Well, welcome back to our table. Glad you were all here. Were you able to get everything you needed from our good friend Loba?
Yeah, he helped us out.
I just lean back in my chair and go, "Faux
Loba's
shizzle,
pretty cool guy.
Oh, shizzle.
faux shizzle, amigo. We got some good things, I think."
As
I'm
I
glad.
walk up, you see kind of two of me. You're not sure if you're drunk or what, but
Oh, God, it's always annoying when they wear that. Viren kind of rubs his eyes. Keeps looking at you. Damn it, cat.
I still got some sleep in my eye. Oh, you guys see that too?
it's not space dust, is it?
Speaking of which, Peglin stands up. She tosses you the bottle of space dust, Kyler. I need you to take an acrobatics check to see if you can catch it. She tosses it semi-gently.
Acrobatics.
I'd say like a half a fast pitch, so it was underhand.
24.
Nice, dude. You
I
catch it.
I
Go ahead,
catch it
RP.
behind my back. I do like a little spin as I catch it behind my back and toss it in my sack as I spin, so it's like almost like a little disappearing trick. And then I just turn and I stop and I stare at her. I just stare at her for a second and then I look away and walk away.
I thank you. And then she stops as you walk.
And as I'm walking away, I'm
She
like,
sits
thanks.
back down.
Thanks, Peglin.
Thank you. She reaches over and grabs the bottle of Kinder wine that was sitting in front of her. Half
So are we ready to
I
get
think
on?
you made her uncomfortable.
Shut up, dude. Don't ruin this for me. I think we're ready to get out of here, guys.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well,
I've had enough to eat.
I grab like a roll real quick and stick it in my mouth. That's all I need.
I grab a large cup of coffee and dump a shot into it.
nice. Mike Bailey looks over at you. Now, why can't you be more like her? She stares at all of you.
Oh, you want me to take more wine? Okay.
we all can't be as cool as her, all right?
My
Yeah,
bag of
we can
holding's almost
tell.
full of
Yeah.
alcohol, but okay.
You can't be as cool as me, but
Right,
you know, we don't talk about
have
There
It
is
does
room
have a
for
limit.
more if you insist.
I mean, yeah, it's like what, 4 feet by 2 feet inside?
What, the
Or
bags
is
of
that
holding?
outside? Yeah.
I think that's just the outside. The inside is.
Oh, that's the
It
outside?
can hold up to 500 pounds. So you can cram just about anything in there, right?
Bunch of bodies.
Yeah.
Anything up to 500 pounds.
You want to see a dead body?
I got a bag full of them. How heavy are skeletons? Are skeletons like?
Oh, sure, you're
Well-
supposed to bury your dead later when the fighting's done.
I was just thinking later if I play a necromancer, should I have skeletons in my bag?
Got took them out of your closet.
Well, folks, we're glad that you have been able to be here, understand a little bit more about our Krinish culture. But now it is time for you to get back to your quests. What have you decided to do?
We have decided
To
to
leave.
save the whatever her name was. I can't remember.
Tadilla
Dragon
Viriath,
Rider.
the Dragon Rider?
Sister.
Yes, her.
Oh, Loba told you that. Wow. He must
Yeah.
really have liked you.
We liked
Not
him.
like him.
Well, we did give him money.
He's a pretty cool
Nah.
guy.
He does like money.
Who doesn't?
He gave me some really cool cards.
Ha! Good for you. We're glad that you're satisfied with your purchases and the items that you have acquired. We really hope they help you on your adventure. Now back to
Hey.
Tanilla. We think we know where she is. As we told you, Lord Soth has taken her. Now, you have a choice. You may take your ship and head east from here, and we will do what we can to keep the forests under you until you hit the borders of Nightland. From there is where our powers would stop. As the shadows of Nightland have overtaken that area for centuries. Or we can just drop you off there. Your boat will still be at the edge of the forest, and you could basically walk into Nightland. For there we have a guide. A guide will be waiting for you.
Which one of those options seems more in line with my vision?
The building, definitely going to the building, I guess, instead of trying to float your way by ship over Nightland.
Yeah,
Okie
it'll put
dokie.
us in walking range, and the ship's there too, so we can walk out and leave again.
Like the sound
That's
of a guide.
what you like.
Yeah.
Nightland
That
is
sounds
no
exciting.
place
I like the idea of
for
a guide, too.
wandering. Nightland is
Guides
dangerous
are
from the
helpful.
beginning to the end.
As
Nightland
long as we
was
keep 'em
hurt
alive.
the worst from the cataclysm. Yes, keeping the guide alive is always a good thing. He smiles and laughs.
As long as it's not that Agadash guy.
Who?
Don't worry about it. It's just a guy we know.
It keeps popping
Or
up in
you
all our
think.
campaigns. It's weird.
That fucking sucks.
Pretty awful.
All right.
Oh,
Bill
wait.
takes a
Actually,
nice
do these
little pull of his coffee.
Do these characters know Agadash? I can't remember now.
You do not know Agadash. Because he wasn't there when you guys came out of the tombs at the beginning where you met everybody else.
Yeah, it's the one-shot characters that met him, huh? Sorry.
Yes, the one-shotters met him.
Well, shall-
During the long rest, I had a dream of the experience that we had. I was a 4-foot lizard thing. And always found peanut butter and vomited acid.
I think you were drunk.
Yeah.
well, guys,
It,
shall we-
it
The
wasn't a
decision
one.
is yours.
It wasn't a one shotter, by the way. It was a 6-shotter.
Right?
I said we go with the guide option.
A one-shot.
Yeah, I like the guide
Smart.
idea. Guide idea sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement.
The yays have it.
All right. Where'll be on then?
Well, we really hope you choose the right guide. There are several.
Wait, what? I
are
thought you
in
said
that
you had a
area.
guy. We gotta pick the guy?
have several guys that we use, so it is up to you to choose the one that you want to take you through Nightland.
We'll just pick the one with the
Okey-dokey.
most stars.
The one with the most stars.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They don't have ratings?
Radio.
Pick the guy with the most.
Everybody on this
hands.
planet sucks.
I'll just cast Identify on them, and I'll figure out how good they are.
Identify on a human. Interesting.
Oh, they're humans? Oh, I don't trust those fucks.
They're people.
Just kidding, Gardock.
Humanoid.
I think I resemble that remark, Peglin says from across the table.
I give her a wink, like, cause I'm like playing, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Peglin. You know I love you, humans.
Of course, I've been leading you all this way so far.
You adorable, frail little creatures.
How
You
about we
old
have our
white-haired
You're
bastard.
really digging yourself a deeper hole, aren't you?
What, with the human?
I just slowly turn my head to you. Yeah, what about the humans, Kyler?
I was saying how much I like you guys.
That's what I thought. So like the breakfast.
But I'm kind of sad at your guys' short lifespans. That's all.
Yeah, well,
like
I'd rather not spend
like a few
centuries with
breaths
you
for
either.
you.
Just
I
take another
mean,
bite of breakfast ham or something.
most humans get to be about 100 tops. Whereas I'll probably live, I don't know, 500, 600. I mean,
Imagine
Unless
that.
you
half
get
a
gutted
millennia
first.
with you people. That sounds awful.
I'm already, 100. Well, technically at 200, but one of those hundreds doesn't count because I was floating like the whole time. So you don't age, but.
You totally argue about this on the way.
What do you mean? I thought we were like walking out of the door.
Yeah,
we're walking and talking.
We're having breakfast.
Enjoy your trip.
Because he stuck out his foot.
See you next fall. Yeah,
You
I'm
walk
walking and
down
talking and
to the
getting ready to go.
front gates. What happened to that map? Oh well. You were walking down to the front gates. You walk out and you see the forest. The last place you saw Quinnaby.
Ah, shit. Is Quinnaby there?
Give me a perception check.
Hi, Quinnaby. That is a soft 20.
You look around, you see the toad
Right back.
kind of
That's also
sitting in the
soft
shade. But you see okay, you're soft 20. All right, you don't see Quinnaby at all. Anybody who rolled over, let's see here, a 19 can roll a survival check.
Oh, I didn't roll. Oh.
Perception
Roll
check
perception.
first. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Garda.
everybody-
11. I'm gonna guidance.
No, never mind.
13.
I'm still kind of miffed over Kyler's
We're all
comments
rolling a
about
perception.
humans.
You're miffed about what?
Still about your comments on humans.
Ian,
About
did you
how-
say we're all rolling a perception check?
About how
Anybody
sad
who
I am?
rolled, everybody who comes out of the tower as you're walking in the direction of
I
where
guess
you're
so.
supposed to be going and your ship. You're looking around for Quinnaby. You see the toad, but no signs of Quinnaby at all.
Why do we need
And
him
anybody who rolled a perception check of 19 or above got to roll a survival check. So that would be Kyler and Rapture. And Rapture rolled his survival check, I believe.
Oh, I didn't hear you ask for my survival. check,
13.
My bad.
Yes, that's all right.
Here it comes.
All
That
right.
is a 7.
You
What is
see
that
no
for?
signs of Quinnaby whatsoever. So when he was there, how he was there, what's going on, you have no idea. You see nothing. You just know he is not in the vicinity. As you walk towards your boat, the frog glares at you. Ribbit.
We don't have time for frogs right now.
Wait, are we going
You
to our
walk
boat to
up.
fly there? I thought we were gonna be like transported
No.
to the edge with our boat.
You walk over to the Red Talon, and it looks to be in perfect order. And you see Brino slugging back a pint with a crazed smile on his face. Holy shit, lords and lady! The ship put itself back damn together. Good as new. He smiles maniacally. He takes another drink. You step over your ship and you see that it is absolutely in perfect order. But you look
Nice.
over the west edge and you see that the forest sits on the edge of like the foot of a mountain, and it leads and a little bridge leading over this little like dirt riverbed, like dried up riverbed.
Yeah,
You look
looks like that's the
across
way.
that bridge and you see a small shack in the distance.
That's the shack.
What shack? Peglin asks.
The one I told everyone about.
Oh, the
Is that where our guide
tangerine.
will be?
I guess that's what all the robes had said.
Well, yeah. But it's also what I had in my vision.
Yes, your vision. Interesting. Now-
I'm not crazy, and I
Tell
pulled
me.
a deck of cards. I'm not crazy. I was holding these stupid things.
Ah, so
Sorry,
it's a vision
card.
from those and not from the god that
Mhm.
you believe in.
No, what I'm saying is this thing lets me talk to him. Like, it's almost like a walkie-talkie.
That is hard for me to understand.
Yeah, me too. But I sat there for like an hour, and then I figured it out.
So, how many? How far is the shack from where we're standing? 15 miles away.
You're looking right over the ship and you see it on the other side. It is. Just 1 second here.
Do we need to walk down the Atlanta highway? To get there?
Right here. So your ship would be to the south of you. You see this bridge over the dried riverbed, and down to the north over the bridge, you see a small shack, but it is right on the edge of one of the darkest forests you've ever seen. Everybody give me an investigation, perception, or there's one more I wanted. A magic one. Gosh dang it.
Using the headlights in the car. That's as big
Yep,
as a well.
Arcana. Thank you.
Hey! I actually rolled a decent perception roll.
What?
And I'm
21,
gonna add guidance because why not?
22, 24,
Make it a 25.
15.
I'll take the 15 without giving myself guidance.
All right.
I have a 22.
Everybody
Got
who
25.
rolled a 19. As you step onto the bridge and over into this darker forest, it almost feels like the rain starts. And you hear in the distance these strange wailings of the undead. It is so faint, yet it is so distinguishable to you. It sends shivers down your spine.
No, that sounds
Suddenly, a large barking laughter erupts from the small shack, and it drowns out the banshee's spiteful wails. A small sign has been torn down. It leans against the wall of this shack. And as you get closer, you see that the sign is a rough picture of a deformed crow's claw holding a shattered flagon.
Oh, we're bar hopping.
You walk
Yeah.
up towards the strange bar.
John, I had a question about the shack.
Yep, that's the shack you're looking at, right? Meow.
Yeah, but no, I want to ask something about it. What's the
ahead.
parking situation for the shack? Is there good parking? Because I've got a
You can
Chrysler that's as big as a whale and it seats about 20.
Yeah, see, there are horse little poles that sit out front. You can rope your horse to, and it's
But
got
how much-
spots for about like 12 horses. It looks like, so not big.
And not one for my freakishly large Chrysler car? Okay.
No, your Chrysler car is going to have to stay on the boat.
Ah, poop. Well, it's as big as a whale, so I don't know how it's going to work. Is the roof
You
tin?
all stand
Or-
and
oh.
you see the doors swinging back and forth. You hear people yelling and screaming from the inside, but doesn't really sound like any bad things are happening.
Whoa, this is interesting. I wasn't expecting this place over here. Oh, you guys want to check it out?
Isn't
I
this
don't
where they
know,
told
something
us to
doesn't
find
feel right.
our guide? Isn't this where your visions told us to be?
Yeah, I'm just making sure everyone's ready for when shit pops off.
Man, I'm always ready. Because it always pops off.
All right, time to pop some shit off.
All right, guys, don't worry. It's a tin roof, so I think these guys are pretty cheap. But if we see a rock
Right.
lobster, we're gonna be in trouble.
You all walk into the bar, and as you do, most of the people at the bar stop and look and stare. Now, I need everybody to give me a perception check again as you walk in. What you do see, though, is several patrons having a great time.
Nice.
There's some people arm wrestling at the bar,
I got a
and
one.
a giant minotaur stands behind the bar.
I step on Gardock's foot on accident.
11,
And-
12, 1, 15.
All right,
Kyler,
roll,
you
roll.
notice
wait.
in the middle of the bar that Bullywug Knight is sitting there. And at another table, you see a strange looking, what looks like almost a relative to Narissa, but the skin tone is completely off. Just one of the most gorgeous looking creatures you had ever seen. Like half tiefling, half something. But you definitely recognize Gluker, the Bullywug Knight. He sits in the middle of the bar, croaking and drinking. And you see the succubus walking around, talking to other people. A bard standing at the bar plays. And in the corner of the room to the northwest, it's almost imperceptible. Just a shadow sitting at that couch disappears as you enter. Hey, look, we got some new people in here! Ha 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 ha! The half-orc at the bar who's arm wrestling a dwarf says. Leave him alone, the Minotaur yells. Come in, sit where you can find a seat. And I'll bring a pint.
I walk in carefully, just
I plop down next to this
Making-
cute little turtle.
Sweet. He looks over at you kind of
Just-
nervously as you sit down kind of rambunctiously and kind of double fists his big pint glass and tries to
I give
take a
him
big swig of it.
What I think is a friendly smile, but it's creepy.
Nice. You show him all of your teeth?
Yes.
I
Awesome.
sit at the end of the table and I put my little feet up on the end here.
Can they
Nice.
reach?
Hey,
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find a
Maybe.
chair around here.
Like, I'm on
Yeah.
a chair.
Is there?
You all look back. All these patrons are in the bar, and you see as you sit down, you look back towards the door, and you see 2 skeletal knights standing there with large swords, unmoving. Hey, welcome to the Crooked Claw. Name's Rumus. The Minotaur walks up, slams down a bunch of pint glasses in front of you, big wooden flagons, grabs this pitcher and puts it down in front of you. You just see white foam just spill all over the table. He kind of turns and, enjoy the Crooked Claw. Need anything? I'm Rumus.
What kind
I
of
said
ale
that
is?
already.
What kind of ale is this, Rumus, my good sir?
It's something the Salamniks make. They kind of keep us going a little bit, if you would.
Like a traditional ale?
Yeah. It's better than shit.
I mean, we've been having that recently, so all right. I pour myself some.
What's it smell like?
It smells,
Better than shit.
yeah, not great. A little stale, but definitely drinkable. And as if you would care, Lizard Boy.
Better than fingers.
Narissa, what are you doing right now? You walked in and you don't really see too much, but you do see the skeletal knights standing at the door and all the characters in the room.
So I come in and I sit at this table next to this kobold.
Sweet. He looks over at you with his red face and smiles. His tongue comes slithering out and flicks back off the table as he picked up a peanut with it. I like your horns. He kind of says a little creepy into his beer as he takes a sip.
Ah, well. Don't get on the wrong side of them.
No, they're too tall for me. Too tall. He jumps down off the table and he jumps down off of his chair and he barely can see over his chair. He's so short. He just crawls standing straight up under the table and goes and starts dancing in front of the bard who's playing an off-tune little jaunt.
How off tune is it?
Pretty off-tune. Annoyingly. As he sings perfectly, the tune of the instrument is so bad it's jarring.
And these drunk people can't tell. But we can.
Yeah,
Guy
I'm
pro-
only slightly drunk.
Guy probably needs
I'm
a new
just-
instrument.
I'm just shaking my head at the music.
Anyone
Dude,
have
You
Dude,
walk in and
yeah.
you sit
Yeah, he
down
doesn't
next
like,
to Peglin and just shake your head.
Raptor doesn't like the Star Wars Cantina
I like
band
look at
cover.
her and
Yeah.
then I look at her and then look at the bard and then I just shake my head.
Do we have any extra instruments? Anyone? I don't know. I don't think I have any.
You
I
see
don't have
instruments strewn all over the stage and a piano in the corner with some lady sitting at the chair but not playing.
I was thinking for the guy playing. Obviously, his stuff's broken.
Not broken, it just needs a little tuning.
You want to tell him? Maybe he doesn't know.
Well, I don't know how to fix it.
Me neither. I mean, I just
The
know it
Minotaur
sounds-
walks over to where most of you are and he throws a platter down in front of you of dried meats and dried fruit.
Ugh,
Meh.
thank you.
Eat. Meh.
Yeah,
I hope
Far
you
Cry from
enjoy the
Wizard's
crooked
Tower,
claw. And he smiles a big toothy grin at you.
Good claw.
Gardock, what were you saying? Sorry, buddy, didn't mean to interrupt.
I would say Far Cry from the banquet at the Wizard's Tower.
Mhm. Hey,
Yeah.
well, you know, you eat
What
where you
Wizard's
can.
Tower? Rumus says.
Yeah, you know, it's a figure
I
of
wasn't saying that in
speech.
character. I was just saying that like out loud.
Oh.
It's a figure of speech, you know, not like a real tower.
Hmm.
You know, like an idiom.
It seems strange that you guys would all be traveling in here together. What would
Why?
ever
Why
bring
we're a
you
group of
into
travelers.
Nightland?
Yeah, people travel together usually. There's safety in numbers.
That
Yeah.
is true,
I don't know. We were going
especially if
straight,
you're
and then
heading
here we
east.
We are a group of travelers.
are.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
we're
are going to be
flying,
heading
we
into
traveled here.
Nightland, I'm going to tell you right now that there is not another hospitable place throughout until you get to the other side.
Sir,
Basically, until you get to Kalamon.
you know anyone that could maybe help us get there?
Yeah, we were told about
kinda
an
looking
escort
for a
waiting
guide.
for us.
Yeah. Preferably someone sitting in the back corner looking shady and mysterious. It seemed like they'd have a long backstory or something.
I think that's
how they
about
usually
everybody in the room, my friend.
Yeah,
You're
but who's the
saying-
most puckishly roguish looking individual?
I think he's just saying
Someone
whoever we.
who would do this for a modest sum, but also seem charming and affable to, win him over to broader
I
audiences.
think we
You
should
know, like
Basically-
Han
DM
Solo type.
play a succubus.
No, listen, it's whoever we pick, and we pick the succubus, obviously.
No.
You
Oh.
recognize a succubus from the children in Palanthas. She and the Bullywug Knight were the two that had taken from the hag's place.
That's right.
Yeah.
They were in the mirror.
They were the ones-
That's how you
they were
recognize.
making out.
You're the only one who recognizes him as Kyler, because the Gluker, the knight, had charmed the succubi, and the succubi, for some reason, is still with him to this day. And they're
I feel like
in
my
this
character
bar,
would
and
be-
you see them.
So I'm gonna
But-
go up
I
and
feel
be like,
my character would be a
"Hey,
little unease, considering
remember-
that a succubus, he was fighting a succubus in that hell portal, but whatever.
we never really fought those guys.
You didn't. I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, and let's play it nice.
You walk up. Okay, so you walk up to the knight or the
No,
succubus.
or succubus.
You walk up to the succubus, and she looks over at you. She looks completely different from what you had seen her before. Her horns are tucked back. Her skin is beautiful. She's wearing a black dress, low cut.
I'm like,
And she looks
hey,
over at you.
She spent
How are
more
you
than
doing?
3 minutes outside of another dimension.
remember me? It's good to see you,
She looks at you.
Tyler.
Well, it is always good to see you. My name is
Mhm.
Suku.
Suku?
Yes.
I noticed you're here with your friend. I don't know his name, the Mr.
I need a
Bullywug.
DC Wisdom saving throw as she reaches up and touches your face. Her eyes just shine. She has your full attention. The whole room goes black around you, except for her visage.
She's
I look over
Wow,
and just
this
shake
Can
my head.
I?
She's touching me?
She
Wait.
reaches up as you walked over to her and she says, I don't recognize you, but I would love to know you. She reaches up and grabs you.
She
And
doesn't
Tom.
recognize me? I practically saved her life. Sorry,
He's
what'd
a
you say?
flighty freaking succubi, dude. She doesn't
All
remember
right.
shit.
Well, on this
You
episode,
said-
Tyler just discovered what a simp is.
She instantly looks at you and tries to charm you.
So out of character, I'm thinking that we need to get her and him, and we need to talk to them and either diffuse the situation, or this whole thing's just going to turn into like a big combat.
Actually,
I say we do the
I want
combat.
to ask something because I think I know
Honestly,
how
you get
to
charmed.
make it seem cool.
Yeah. So hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
dude, go
roll-
ahead and give me your wisdom
Let
saving
me
throw,
roll
please.
this out first. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use that 20.
Okay.
Ah, that's weak.
Oh,
I
you
have a-
used
I have
your
an
20 from your die from your.
You don't want me
card
to?
roll.
All right. If I, you know,
You
what?
can.
For
Hold
story purpose, maybe for story purposes, you
John,
want to see me get
John.
charmed?
Wait,
Do
just
we
a sec,
know-
Dardock.
Do we know what's happening here? Like, are we aware of this, or
I mean, no, none of you guys
Got
know
it.
or saw the succubi or the bullywug knight. You guys are just kind of sitting there. You have no recollection of who these people are. You don't even think she's a succubus. She's just this weird.
understood?
She
Then
looks a
never
lot
mind.
more like Narissa, almost like a tiefling.
We'll play this
Fine.
out.
Understood. Never mind.
We'll play this out without the 20. We'll keep
Okay,
it
so you're
low.
charmed.
Wait. Wait, Joey, aren't you a half elf or an elf or something? They have Fey ancestry. They can't be charmed.
Or is
So
it
they
just
have advantage on charm
It's
saves.
just advantage, right?
So he
Yeah.
would reroll.
Just wanted to make sure. Right? Is it advantage?
Do you have Fey ancestry?
Advantage, yes.
All right. Good job, guys. Good job remembering. All right. So the first one was
That's like
12.
the one thing I would know about.
First
like,
one is a
elf,
12.
elf
Yes.
species.
Yes. Good call.
Yeah, that's like the one thing I know about elf species. Because like my first character was a half elf.
Where'd it go? Oh, I'll just try to roll from here again. That is not
Even
better.
better.
It was almost an 18 and then it went back.
She reaches up and just caresses the side of your face, and you are instantly locked in. Your yellow eyes meet with her black orbs, and she smiles. Oh, that was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Hello.
You're looking at her.
Come with me, elf. And she
Okay.
takes you back and over to the couch.
Can I roll to see
So
if
do
I
we
notice
like
this?
see him walking away like with like?
Yeah, you guys
Obviously-
all see that he's
obviously you
walking
guys
with
see
this
all
lady
this
back
shit.
to the couch. Yeah,
Somebody's
you guys
done
see
it.
that.
Yeah, hey guys, I don't know if that's good. Should we stop that from
It's
happening? What
Tyler.
do you
He'll
think?
be fine. He's survived a lot worse.
He's
Can I-
always trying
Hey,
to help women.
Wait, John.
you
can I
you
try
guys
an
know him
insight
better
roll or
than I
something?
do.
Oh,
What, Gardock?
can I try an insight roll or something to get like an idea of the situation? Like what's just happening?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I think they went to the champagne room.
Yes, they
Let me
walk
just take
in. The
I don't
door
want a
doesn't
meta game, so let
shut
me take a
all the
crack at
way,
this
but it
before I
is.
try something.
They are obscured right now. It is almost impossible to see them. You see, like, her hair, like, kind of float a little bit, and Kyler's hair float in an ear and in an arm every once in a while. All right, you see that there is definitely something going on with Kyler. You have no idea what, but he walked with that girl into that back room pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's a good question.
that's
How
a little
does
too
Peglin feel
fast
about
for
this?
you? Anybody?
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, my friend Kyler.
Kyler
Wait.
doesn't really.
I just rolled. What about everybody else?
What do you mean, what about everybody else? You're the one that's getting sucked on by the succubi.
Alrighty.
All right.
You guys will all get your rolls.
All right. I'll take.
Yeah, something doesn't feel right.
How does Peglin feel about this? Does she notice?
Can I use that 20 now? Yeah.
Peglin is doing her best to not
Yes.
pay attention to anything
Can I use
that.
Can I use the 20 now, DM?
Yes, or take 47 psychic damage.
Oh, thank God. So wait, do I take half?
Like, what if that was like? What if that
Just
just
a
killed
second.
him? Like his character just died
On a
right there.
failed save
because of
half, yeah.
MVP.
So you will take 23 damage psychic. But you are so charmed right now, it is almost impossible for you just 1 second because you're charmed for a day. This isn't just you.
Even through
are
damage?
Through damage.
No, that's not.
It's okay, no,
it's
you're
not
right,
how
you're right. It
sticky
can
this
repeat the
works.
saving throw. So you do get to repeat the saving throw now. yeah,
Yeah, they'll do it.
exactly. You get to
Is
repeat
that-
the saving throw on your charm.
All right, here it comes.
Yeah.
18.
Oh
An
my gosh.
18. You feel the caress start to hurt in your neck, and all of a sudden, it's like a wasp just biting into you. She pulls her mouth back as she realizes her charm is gone. She tries to lick the side of your neck to draw what little else blood she can from you.
Whoa, whoa,
And then
whoa.
she smiles.
Calm down,
Oh,
baby. Don't get
I'm
too
sorry.
freaky.
Did I
Oh
wake
my
you?
god.
I'm like, and I kind of hold, and I put my hand to my neck, and I pull my hand away, and there's blood there, and I'm like, what are you, like a vampire? I was just trying to come talk to you guys, have a friendly discourse, so that we didn't start fighting in this place.
You talk
Ow!
like you talk like you know me.
I released you from that mirror, you dumb red broad. You and your toady friend.
You see her
My-
eyes widen. Recognition all over her face. Oh my lord. I apologize. She bends down so low, her hair starts brushing the dust off of your boots.
I don't need that. I just wanted to talk to you, because I saw you guys when I walked in, and I wasn't trying to have us fight an entire bar full of people. I figured I'd talk to you, and then you could take me over to your friend, and we could all be
Well,
professionals about everything.
violence is not allowed in here, my
I'm
friend.
I'm still holding my neck, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm bleeding.
Yes, but you wanted that.
Yeah, but not the bleeding part.
It is the one thing that can break that violent rule.
I
My
reach in.
gentle kiss.
I reach in my one of my pockets. I pull like a bandage and I put it on my neck.
Sweet.
Oh shit!
Is it in a bandage? It's like a 1d6. You can add HP.
No, not a regular bandage. I think you have to have the healer feat or something like that.
No.
Sire, please leave me and my knights alone.
I just put like. some
He and I
patch on
will
it so
not
don't
attack
bleed
you
out.
and your party again. That I swear.
Okay. You want to go talk to him together so that he knows that we're all on a friendly page, and like we don't have to pop off here. Because, by the way, just keep in mind you bit me, and that's not. Ow! That hurts. Listen, I'm Kyler. We don't have
My
to
name is Suku.
we don't have to necessarily be enemies. I'm sure that
Oh no, we are not enemies anymore. You are not my master, sire, but
all right, well, I'm gonna walk back to my friends. Hey, please don't bite me anymore, okay? I don't know what that other thing was. I swear I was like he enraptured me or something. I don't know.
oh, I promise I will never bite you today.
Okay. I'm gonna
Never
walk,
bite you today.
I'm gonna walk away. Bye. Nice to meet you. And I kind
He's
of
walked through the walls.
scurry away.
Wow,
I'm
what
like,
a woman.
I'm like,
Thank you for the taste of space.
I'm like, what? And I walk over to everybody. I'm like, what the hell happened?
You tell us, dude. You just
I hear there's
found that
rocks in the
lady and then you
champagne.
wandered off, and now you look like you lost 40 pounds.
I went to
Why
just.
so pale?
I think she drank my blood.
Hmm.
Did you like it?
I don't remember, like, cause I don't know.
Is that your kink? Is that what you're into?
Like I was
You
taking.
look like you need a date.
I was charmed.
Peglin
or
walks
something.
up and throws a date at you and then sits back down
Oh,
next
yeah.
to the bullywug. she's just mad dogging the bullywug right now.
And
Just sitting
maybe
next to him, just staring at her like,
and maybe some orange juice too might help. The date's pretty good.
all we've got is
So-
Buffalo J. The Minotaur walks up and throws a cup down in front of you, this frothy, milky looking stuff.
OJ.
Made
Buffalo
myself.
J?
So
Interesting.
can I start looking around the room, just seeing if there's anyone that catches my eye, like anyone that's like looking back at us?
Well, you guys were looking for a guide, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's what my good friend Rumus tells me. You see a half-orc. He's still arm wrestling that dwarf. All of a sudden, he slams the dwarf's arm down and just pushes him down the bar. He slides, hits the wall. Everybody stops. The music stops. And everyone look towards the elemental knights, the skeletal knights that stand there. Rumus looks. Better keep it easy on the violence there, Bracadac. The knights don't move. After a few seconds, everybody starts playing music again and back to the revelries.
Is it in tune now?
Absolutely not.
Darn it.
He did not take the moment to tune while everything stopped. What a failure.
Living on the edge, that's what I like. Name's Bracadac. And who be you? Where you going?
I don't know, man. Where
Um,
are we going? Forgot the name of the place. Started with a D.
Well, if
I
you're
think?
traveling... Oh, D. Well, the only thing anywhere near around here named D is Dargard Keep. That's in the middle of Nightland. Yeah.
That's where Lord Saroth is, yeah.
Oh, so you're actually looking for that maniac.
He's got someone we need.
yes.
Oh, he does. Of course he does. It must be one of his elf maiden banshees that are floating around, making all that racket outside. That's what you want, elf.
I hope you're our guide. Otherwise, we're giving info to the wrong guy.
Well, I can tell you right now, I could lead you through Nightland.
And
Bye.
then back out.
As a matter of fact, I'm the strongest one. I am the one who can get through Nightland and back. And he slammed his hand down on the table.
Okay, I think this is our guy. All right, I'm convinced.
Here's some twittering from the corner behind the bard.
You did the arm wrestling too. I mean, that's pretty impressive. All right, well,
He
Yeah.
didn't win.
no, you
And
didn't
I-
win.
So, what's your rate?
I thought you won.
I won.
Yeah,
You see that dwarf laying there on the ground in the corner still?
yeah, he's the one that lost. Yeah. Yeah, no, what do you guys think?
Everybody
And I-
roll a perception check.
I was just gonna ask if I gotta do that.
I mean, you'd rather have him over the succubus, but acknowledging that's
17.
metagaming, so.
Well,
I'll take a 22.
I say not to the succubus only because she bites.
Everybody but Feely
22.
and Narissa. No, Narissa.
Ouch.
You all hear and see this twittering little girl almost. She barely looks like an 18-year-old person. Barely seen her 18th winter. She sits down at the end of the table and kicks her feet up right next to Gardock. She pulls a flask out of a pocket of her spiked leather armor and takes a sip. You see one of her eyes has been ripped out of her head. It's all white and milky. You guys want to get through to Nightland and you're going to let that douchebag orc take you? Ha! Then he'd be taking you to your death. Takes another pull.
I turn around and be like, yeah, hi, can we help you?
Yeah, we're just here to get a guide.
I mean, maybe we
Yes,
should
but we
listen
were
to
told to
creepy
get
little
the
girl.
right guide.
Well, that's my specialty. I
Oh, well.
know the woods of Nightland like the back of my hand.
Ooh, what's
Do you have
that?
good depth perception?
I can imagine you look like you belong on a lost milk, lost poster on a milk carton somewhere.
What's a milk?
How old are
cart?
you, child?
Old enough to have lived in Nightland most of my life. As I said, even as the forest changed, I know the path. She takes another swig.
And you like never trip over anything?
I would like to insight check her.
Yeah, I would also have to do an insight.
Yeah.
You'll be
Yeah,
like,
baby,
see
no
if you
Never
can bullshit
mind.
me.
Nice. You see that she's definitely not lying about living in Nightland.
Whatever.
You see that she
Yeah,
is
so-
drinking nervously, though.
Isn't that everybody that drinks?
No,
Right?
I drink with
Alright.
gusto.
How much you charge?
How much do I charge? I guarantee you it'll be less than that damned freaking orc. Bracadac, lead them to your death?
I mean, he's still alive. He's done it before.
Shut up, little one. Before we have to take this outside.
Now
He
hold on.
walks over to the side of the
Ah,
table
so
where
you're
she's...
threatened
Oh.
by her, huh?
Yeah, don't be frightened by. This is you guys are both advertising now. Really, you're trying. You know, you're competing for our business.
Yeah, midget's gonna get to you now, dude.
So
Who knows what's in that forest?
just gonna. You just gotta let us know what your offer and how much it costs, and we'll give it to whoever has the better choice or better service. I guess I don't know.
Is there a
Well,
pool
my
cue
name
we can
is
break in half?
Livnia Quarter-Rose.
I mean, like no
My
offense.
dad was a Knight of the Rose. And with that knowledge, I've got these also.
So shouldn't you
He
be like
pulls
a half?
out a bunch of old maps. These maps, some I have made, some I have inherited. They take me through Nightland. Brocadac's only got his big green nose.
Okay. Got some pretty big green arms too.
You got that right. I can protect them too. You see that, Lavinia?
What if you guys? I don't know.
What if we take both of you?
Yeah, like I was gonna say, what if you guys stop bickering?
No deal.
And we
I
could
don't work with this little bitch.
we could hire both your stupid asses, and you guys could work together because
We'll pay you.
we're gonna pay you to fucking put up with
I was
each
about to
other.
say, yeah, let's just hire both of them, and if one of
Yeah.
them dies, we'll just pay the other.
Yeah, whatever. No,
That
listen.
is not wise.
Hold on. What if
A third voice speaks from the table to the south.
Oh my god! What
however
now?
much you guys charge, we'll give you double, and the double is putting up with each other and protecting each other and us. All right. If you can do
No
that, you guys will
fucking
make
deal.
double.
I can't work with that bitch. She's just gonna make me walk around with all her maps. I know the roads. I got them. Right here is all you need.
Get out of here. I just
I
offered
don't.
you,
I don't
I
like
offered
that.
you double for
In my
the job.
experience, anyone who relies on up here is not as reliable as say someone with an actual map.
Well, listen, yeah, I'm telling this guy, that I'm gonna give him double for half the work, and he refuses. So obviously he's an idiot. So he's self disqualified. Get out of here.
I just go sit back down.
Right, we're asking which one of these bandits is the most intelligent, and
Well,
frankly,
we've obviously found
not
the
a high
answer.
bar.
Livnia Quarter Rose, we're going
I
with
think
you
a
because this
third party
guy.
voiced their opinion for a second.
Yeah, who's that?
Is
What's your-
going
Edgy guy in the back?
What's your
If you
what's your
go with
opinion, guy in the
Iowa.
back?
A
What?
gray-looking dwarf with red hair sits with a strange-looking creature with a huge cowl over his face. And as he starts to speak, the creature, runs from the table and out of the bar. If
Okay.
you want to get through Nightland and to Dargard Keep, I can get you there safely. I guarantee it. I am
I stand on the edge of the
Granite
table over here and say, I trust him.
the
I don't know
Durgar.
why.
Is this edgy weirdo night? Like, what gives?
So
Is
at the
that
bar,
the ginger from Game of Thrones?
I mean, I don't know if it's edgy weird night at the bar. It's definitely not ladies' night because this place is a sausage fest.
Dude, you just wandered in the back with like the first.
You
lady
already
sitting
had the
across,
cutest girl in here, Kyler.
Yeah, and I'm still bleeding because of it. Thank you.
And then I go to
Anyway.
Kyler. What the hell happened to you, man? You can tell me.
I went to go, broker some sort of peace deal with the people that fought us last time we saw. Like, if you don't remember, I think you were shooting at them. I was just like, hey, I was just gonna be like, hey, let's be friendly and not kill each other. And she did some mumbo jumbo on me, and next thing I know, I'm bleeding. I can't explain it.
She probably kissed you.
And as you try to
Go on.
explain your death kiss, the camera pans up through the ceiling.
It was a bite mark on my neck. Yeah.
You're just explaining this as like the credits are rolling.
Yeah.
The rain patters down on the camera. Kyler keeps wiping his neck. Thank you, everybody, for showing up on this wonderful day. Hope you had a good time. We will be back with another episode of Gem of the Nat One-Liners next week. Gem of the Reborn. We'll be back here at the Crooked
Mhm.
Claw.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Good night, everybody.
That one.
See you then.
Good night.
Catch you later.
See y'all later.